Okay, I think I was in the wrong one. Greetings, family. Greetings, family. This is PJ in the house, your hostess for tonight. I am just putting my final touches here. Um, and waiting for a few more people to come on. We're gonna officially start. Shout out to Brother Raymond. Shout
Hey,
out
how you
to
doing?
Brother Rojo. On. We're about to get this started. We're gonna start in about 5 minutes, 15 after the hour. And I apologize, I was in the wrong group. This is the first time I'm using this particular account to host. So we're gonna start momentarily. We're gonna allow a few more people to join us. Again, my name is PJ. I'm your hostess for the night.
Peace and greetings, everyone. Hi, Sister Latonica. Hi, Donna. Hi, Sister PJ. Hi, Miss Priscilla Brown. Hi, Shakira.
Yes, sis.
Yeah. Awesome.
We're gonna be starting in about 4 minutes, 15 minutes after the hour, allowing other folks to join us.
Awesome. That means I got time to eat my salad.
Yes.
I see you with the roller, sis. I see you. Come as you are, right? Come as you are. Your mute is on, sis. Your mute is on. Still can't hear you.
Hold on.
Hi, Raven.
Is it better now?
What's up? Yeah, so I'm
Yeah,
about
hello?
to... Yep, we can hear you.
Oh, okay. I couldn't. I'm sorry about that, y'all. No, I was saying, Monique, you look very familiar. I used to go to school in New York. Did you ever are you from New York? Bria, what you doing?
Hello?
Yes.
You just came on the line? Yes, we'll be starting shortly.
Yes.
This is Brother. All right,
What,
yes. This is Brother Glenn. Got a question?
No, that's not a question. Sorry, brother.
Oh, okay. All right.
I went to MS 267 Shakira and Benjamin Banneker High School.
That's where I know you from. We went to MS 267 together.
What?
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Oh, wow. Look at that.
How you doing? Like, I swear, I'm like, I know your name and I know that face. Like, you 27, right?
Shakira!
Yes.
Dang.
That's divine timing, yo. I swear. Yo, that's crazy.
No.
She got off the
No,
seat.
hold on. I woke
Yo,
I
went to
promise-
I knew it. I knew
Wow.
it.
I woke up this morning and looked to the sun and said, I'm feeling nostalgic today. Today weather reminds me of when I was in middle school and you could dress cute warm. You don't gotta put the big goofy goose jacket on. It's a nice cute warm weather coat. I miss those days in middle school. Who would have thought it would have felt that far away? And here you are.
Yes.
How great are you?
I'm good. I live in PA now. I live in Pennsylvania
And
now.
you're a powerful pioneer?
Yes. That's crazy. Oh my God. Something told me to go on this call tonight. Brother Rojo invited me and I'm like, let me go on this call. Like, I'm busy, but I'm going to do it.
I know everyone's like, oh, here we go. No. Greetings, everyone. This is amazing. Yo, shout out to MS67 teachers and the principal, because honestly, looking back, I was like, wow, we had it good. We really had some teachers that cared, like Miss Allen. Oh my gosh. I saw Miss Allen not too long ago at Hunter College.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Yeah, Marky Dean. Yes.
So why? Shakira Moore. And I saw your name. I was like, man, why does that name look so familiar? I saw you. Then I saw you. I was like, man, she look kind of familiar. But Powerful Pioneers is so large.
I know how it was. Dang, this is powerful, yo. Let me get I need my.
And I know Miss Donna. I know Miss Donna too.
Miss Donna. Oh, okay. I thought you were like
Donna Franklin. I think I'm blanking, but I'm excited to hear about your business. I'm excited to hear about everybody's.
Thank you.
Sorry.
Can you hear me
Greetings, family. So it's about that time for us to get started. Miss Donna Franklin, do you run a magazine?
Yes, I have 2 magazines.
I know you look familiar. I'm sorry. Can I get in on this nostalgia? We know each other from brother Michael
Cox.
Michael Cox, who was a very big supporter of Brown Eyes and what I do, and was a photographer for a minute.
Right.
So that was great. So that's how we know each other. And you started your magazine. It's wonderful. So I can't wait to hear from you. Tell us all about what you're doing. Thank you, everybody, for joining. Shakira, Rebel, Latanica, Peace, Janet, and Janet in the group said, greetings, everyone. That's awesome about the other nostalgia encounter here. And we have Priscilla Olson, D'Alonzo, peace, brother. Welcome to the call. And I believe the next caller that we have on is Brother Rojo. So we're gonna officially start, and I wanna welcome everyone to this special call. This is our Black Friday extended, right? Black Friday X. Because our expo is still going on. The whole month really is Black Friday, and a lot of places are like that. A lot of businesses right now have just extended Black Friday all the way to the end of the year. Actually, they started already. They started at the beginning of November and was just like, listen, it's Black Friday any day. We all try to get into the black. Am I right? So we're excited to be a part of this platform together, Blackstream.live and the Black Friday Expo, our virtual mall, our very own virtual mall. And, you know, it's so funny because 10 years ago, when we first started hearing about virtual malls, you know, it was kind of like such a foreign aspect. It's like, come on, you know, who's going to build a whole mall, you know, online? Like, how's that really going to work? But as we see with different things changing in the world, that these are platforms, these are tools that are actually needed. We need these things. So we give thanks to Brother Ali and Sister Kamada, Ali, who have been so focused and so forward thinking to put this mall together for us, this technology. And Blackstream.live is not just about the expo. We're focusing on the expo, but that's just one aspect. And they have been able to put together really amazing platforms throughout Blackstream.live that support us as a community, as a whole. So for the business end, yes, the virtual mall, the expo, the fact that we can be open 24 hours a day. Even, last week, we were doing overnight hours. I'm actually going to do some midnight hours tonight, a little later, after this call. If people want to, join, I'll be doing a midnight hour. So it's really special that we can tangibly utilize this platform, this technology, because in this time we certainly need a reliable technology that we can further our business, further what we're doing, keep the conversation going, offer specials, offer deals, communicate with customers. So we're really excited to be a part of it. Powerful Pioneers has its own channel within the expo, but in terms of this specific Black Friday Expo and Black Friday Expo Extended, um, there's different channels up to 100 slots. So we're looking to bring together 100 businesses, 100 business owners to work as a collective to help this, to strengthen this mall and to let it be a platform within the Black community that they turn to, is well known, it's a household name. This is where we are getting to. And with 100 businesses, that will certainly happen when people recognize unity, people recognize when a force is moving together. So right now, I believe we have about 10 to 15 vendors. So we're looking to fill up those 100 slots. And of course, the mall is, extend the Black Friday Expo is just for us to keep our business going. Like we said, it could be Black Friday any day. We are trying to keep our businesses afloat. We're trying to excel in our businesses. So we really need these platforms, and we need the collective as well for people to hear about it and to know about it. And so we're going to be going over the technology. We'll be going in details on how people can use this technology to their best advantage, both as a customer and as a business owner. So we'll get into those really great details a little bit later in our program. But I just want to let everyone know that they could visit the mall, the Black Friday Expo virtual mall right now by going to Blackstream.live /expo. Oh, excuse me, we're using a special page. It's /gifted, right? And you're gonna see a whole bunch of slots of the 100 slots of gifted businesses. We're using the slogan, we are gifted. We truly are. We are such amazing people. The entrepreneurs, when you go on and see the vendors that we have now, it's just like, whoa, such a wide array. And so we are gifted. So you want to go to, for special Black Friday Expo virtual mall vendors, you're going to go to blackstream.live /gifted. You go right there. And there's instructions that pop up as soon as you reach to that page that will give you, some insights. And we're going to go over that so that how to get in, how to see the different vendors, how to navigate the technology, and, help others familiarize themselves with the technology as well. So with that, I am going to pass the mic to Brother Rojo, and he's just gonna speak a little bit about himself, and then we're gonna get into those that we have on the call, the virtual mall vendors. Each vendor will, speak on what they do, speak on their business, and give a little preview as to what you're gonna see on the virtual mall. So I thank you again, and Brother Rojo.
Giving thanks, Sister PJ. Peace and love to everyone. Giving thanks First and foremost, we want to welcome everyone to our Black Friday weekend extravaganza as we continue to mobilize. Today, it's Black Friday. We have our conference call going on. So salute to all of those who's on the conference call. Giving thanks. Make sure that you mute the line as others share, and feel free to unmute if you have any questions or comment. We have our virtual mall going at this time, like our sister PJ shared. Blackstream.live /gifted. So if anybody would like to support our virtual vendors, definitely support our virtual vendors with their wonderful products, services as well. And of course, giving thanks, we have this platform that we're utilizing to unify everything as we continue to mobilize via conference and also virtually. So my name is Brother Rojo, the brand ambassador and alkaline vegan chef. Again, welcome to everyone. Greetings to those who just joined. Black Friday, just to give you a quick heads up, I know Sister PJ was mentioning, Black Friday is something that we've been doing for a few years now, and this is not just on a Black Friday. Every Friday, what we do is we celebrate Black businesses at its best. We come together at Powerful Pioneers, which is a community of resources, services, and network. Have about 100+ businesses that come together, unifying to help our youths out, building strong families, help our young adults building better communities amongst each other, and establishing powerful businesses as we continue to network to get work. So as we come together unifying, when the community is lack of resources, we come together to be resourceful. So giving thanks to all the health and wellness departments, the Women Empowerment Labor Coach Department, the Multimedia Department, the Financial Department, all the different departments within Powerful Pioneers. As we unify physically and we mobilize, empowering our elders, our parents, young adults, other entrepreneurs, what we decide to do is unify virtually as well. So what y'all seeing in the virtual mall is what we normally do physically. For those who know about our events that we normally do, our once-a-month event, you come out, come get pampered without the pampers, giving thanks. Everybody appreciate and loves what we do at our physical event. Now we take that same physical event virtually, whereas, you know, other platform people fighting for likes, you can come to Blackstream for the love, get quality products, quality services, and quality business owners who are families of businesses. So we understand the power of passing down that legacy for the next generation. So again, salute to all the Powerful Pioneer members, salute to all the different ministers, supporters, all the virtual vendors. And as we mobilize today, you know, virtually, conference call, and also digitally, giving thanks, we tell everyone to tell a friend, tell a family to invite them to the call. My sister will be placing the conference line there for those who would like to tune into the call. Invite them to the virtual mall. We'll be sending that information out as well. Blackstream.live /gifted. You can invite your people to the mall, and also invite them to the session we have. We have the link out so you can actually hear some of these wonderful speakers and also ask questions as well. So what we're going to do is, before I'll share my portion a little later. What I'll do is real quick, the channel that we have for Powerful Pioneers is called Blackstream.live /expo /Powerful Pioneers. That's Blackstream.live /expo /Powerful Pioneers. You can go there. You can see about the different resources we offer. If anyone is interested in becoming a member within our network, we have wonderful perks that we offer. Also, check out our YouTube page, Powerful Pioneers TV. You can see some of our wonderful members' testimonies, some of the events we normally do. And also stay tuned. A little later, me and PJ is going to be doing a presentation, informational session in regards to the art of vending, learning the art of vending. So definitely, if anyone interested in getting more information about Powerful Pioneers, being part of this wonderful network as we continue to get work. You know, our motto in Pioneer said we learn so we can earn in order to return. So giving thanks for all of those who are getting the opportunity to go through these rites of passage and learn these wonderful science and earning from the knowledge they learn and returning it to those who would like to learn, giving thanks. So what I want to do is, before we open the floor, because, you know, how we do it, Pioneers, our call is engaging, interactive. You know, we want those who have questions to ask, those who would like to give a shout out. If you have a business or service to share, definitely we would like to hear from you. But before we definitely open the floor for those to share, you're going to hear some virtual vendors. You may hear other representatives. Feel free. We first and foremost want to give thanks to our sister PJ. Give thanks to our sister PJ and all the wonderful work she's been doing in the community. One of our community liaison, public relations specialist, magazine specialist, author, momspreneur specialist. She got so much hat. Man, how much gigs you have?
Thank you.
We
If I
give
had two
thanks
more, I
to
would
you.
be a Jamaican.
And definitely check out our sister PJ's virtual mall channel, Blackstream.live /expo /brown eyes TV. So that's Blackstream.live /expo /brown eyes with a Z TV. Check her channel out, connect with her. I know she's a wonderful author, wrote some books, learning Art of Vending. We'll talk about that a little later. Also, she have a wonderful book about invention. Sister PJ, before we open the floor for others to share their wonderful resources and services, come on, the people got to know who you are. Who are you? What's some of the resources you bring to the table, giving thanks as a powerful pioneers?
Wow, giving thanks. That was awesome. Yeah, I don't even think you missed anything. So that's pretty good. Because I am a what they call a serial entrepreneur. I do have several businesses. I just shared my expo page in the chat. And my company is Brown Eyes Company, Brown Eyes Co. And I started in 2007 as a publisher. I publish 3 magazines, 3 community publications, as you can see here. Our third one, I sold the last copy, but this is another publication that we co-publish, Western Africa Magazine. And we have Behind the Scenes Magazine. And also, of course, our foundation, our first publication, Brown Eyes Magazine, which is a holistic health publication. And we blend it with positive entertainment. So in each publication, we highlight an artist that is positive, doing positive music, that is pushing health on some level, whether it's in their personal life or within their music. So this issue covered an artist called Peace. She's out of Atlanta. And we also covered the men of wellness in this issue. It was Queen Afua's sons. We did an expose on them and we honored men. This was an issue that came out in June, month of June. And we wanted to make sure to highlight, you know, the wellness warriors that are men in our community. You know, I didn't know Brother Rojo at the time, but you would have been in here if I had known you at the time. This is one of our past issues, but each time on the back, we also feature a child, and we just want to make sure that it's well-rounded and balanced in terms of having a female on the cover. We're covering men inside, and then we have the child on the back. So that's the theme of Brown Eyes that we always kept, making sure that the whole family is represented throughout that media. And again, we covered holistic health. So there's a lot that we present. And when we do our physical events, we have a soul series, the Brown Eyes Magazine Uptown Soul series. And Brother Rojo would be there to provide the food, the alkaline food, the tonics, the coquito, all those beautiful things. So we've always been in a space where we're bringing in those two dynamics. And when you look at it, there is a lot of intersection between entertainment, right? Positive entertainment and health. We could just look at, Dead Prez, Duo Live, um, even Brother Rojo, Brother Knights, incorporating these important aspects within the culture. The culture reggae is a big example of that, where if you are into culture reggae and you're a regular listener, you will start to get different little elements like, oh, I should be eating healthier. I should be meditating, because these are elements that are infused within the entertainment, within the culture. So, and that's really what I wanted to bring out with Brown Eyes. It's not just about, eating healthy or exercising. You really want to be holistic. You really want to be well-rounded. So that includes the culture that you surround yourself in. And so we've been champions of that, champions of artists who present positive artistry and want to change the narrative in society, and they use their talent and their art for that. And we've come across some amazing artists, so it's really been a great journey. And so working on the publishing aspect of media, I was exposed to so many different writers that I became a writer myself. So I released 2 books, one of which will do a detailed expose on learn the art of vending, and we'll also be discussing the art of virtual vending, as it's so important to what we're doing now, as virtual vendors, right? And I'm gonna call on people to get their experiences to add on into that, because it's really like a living document. As we are doing this, the information is unfolding to me. I just did about 3 or 4 different virtual vending situations, so it's going to be a great secondary follow-up to the initial Learn the Art of Vending strategic guide. And my second book is a memoir. It is called Who's Going to Invent That? You, a journey of courage and lessons for every inventor. Because, on top of all of that, I am also an inventor. I invented convertible panties. It's a kind of, when you just hear it off the top like that, it's like, what? But, similar to the convertible bra, convertible panties. So it was a long journey. I invented it in 2006. So you can only imagine, with me releasing it in 2020, that I went through a crazy journey, with this product. It was a massive challenge that I'm still being challenged with, but I'm getting through it. And that's what the book is about. It's about how I achieved this goal. It was one of the biggest goals that I had set out in my life. So I'm happy to say that we are patent pending with that product, because it's first to market. Thank you. We are first to market with that product. So the book is really, and like I said, lessons for every inventor. I put lessons in there and information in there for people who want to invent, creators who want to put something out, even like a trademark or a copyright. I have information in there. And just for every creator, every entrepreneur, there's a lot of life lessons in there. And I kept it very candid. I kept it real. So it's a great one of those like just life lessons kind of thing, where I really wanted to make sure that I was real enough that people can take something tangible, like take something real away from it. So you could see all of that and support me by going to my website, and it is pajaniflurry.com. I know, right? Most people call me PJ for a reason, but my full name is Pajani, and that's Pojanee, Fleury, Fleury. And I'll put that in the chat. PajaniFlurry.com talks about all the things I do, the magazines, the fashion line, the book, and the the organizations that I work with. Everything is there. So you go there and you can check that out. And again, for my page on the expo, Blackstream.live /expo/browneyeztv.
Giving thanks.
Can you spell the last name again?
Sorry, I'm just joined by my son. Can you repeat the question?
Can you spell your last name? FL. The spelling of your last name.
Yes, I'm so sorry. I'm trying to multitask right now with my little one, so I hope that you can still hear me. That's Fleury, F as in Frank, Leury. For those who are seeing virtually, you can see it here. I'm holding it up, and I'm going to put it in the chat as well.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And so, yes, and I'll just mention real quick that if you need assistance, if you have something that you want to bring to market, I am offering that as a service. If you want to bring your book out, I have publishing services as well, and just general consulting services for business. I do websites, I do logos, whole host of things, and that's all on the website as well. Just click on services.
Okay.
And Sister PJ, you on channel 3 on Blackstream, right? You on channel 3 on the Blackstream page. So again, welcome to everyone who's just joining our call, our virtual mall, and our digital platform. For those who would like to join and support the virtual mall, you can go to Blackstream.live/gifted. Once you go to Blackstream.live/gifted, you can go to channel 3 to connect with Sister PJ Live. She can show you her book, show you some wonderful information in real time. If you would like to support her as well, you can definitely do that as well. Sister PJ, I got one more question for you, and then we'll open the floor for others to share as well. What inspired you to join not only Powerful Pioneers, but the Blackstream platform to do the virtual mall? Sister PJ, Mom's Penort in the building. You heard the question?
No, what was that? The link to?
Yeah, so I was just letting everyone know that they can check out your channel on channel 3. So for those who would like to connect with our sister in real time, check her out on channel 3 on Blackstream.live/gifted. I said I have one more question for you. I would like to find out, I know as a streamer, Black streamer and a pioneer, what inspired you to become a pioneer, powerful pioneer, and also a virtual vendor with Blackstream?
Okay, wow, that's a good question. I don't know if they're as much connected as other folks, because I got introduced to the mall separately. So for the first part of the question, how did I become inspired to become a powerful pioneer? I met you, Brother Rojo, I believe the year was like 2009. It was a very long time ago. And you were always consistent, always keeping me in the loop with every single thing that you did. And that is not easy, okay? Because as a producer, as an organizer, that had always been one of my biggest challenges. But every business owner knows that your network is everything. So I was very impressed that you and the Powerful Pioneer Network always kept me informed, always kept me engaged with what was happening, what was unfolding and developing. So I always kind of knew what was happening with power. I kind of felt like a powerful pioneer, even though I wasn't active, because I knew everything that was going on. And so I believe it was maybe like 2017, 2018, when I joined officially. Like I said, I had felt like I was already a member and just wanted to be a part of a space. The resources that are available to Powerful Pioneers are unmatched. I have not seen another organization that has so many different resources in under one umbrella. So that was certainly one of the things that impressed me. I definitely wanted to utilize the services. So it was a very attractive organization for me that was always, just about organizing, letting the community know what was happening, what was going on. So I eventually, just was saying like, listen, like I need to be a part of this. Like I don't want to be on the outskirts looking in. I don't want to be a breather on the calls anymore. I actually want to be a part of it. So I joined. And in terms of Blackstream.live, I was introduced to them, and it just seemed so amazing that someone would think about putting together a virtual mall of, just Black and brown businesses. A lot of times you see just, everything being incorporated and everything being put in one. And as a people right now, unity is our strength. So for any time that I see any organization that is serious, that is organizing people to come together to achieve one goal, that is where I want to be. And so when I realized, what the platform, when I spoke to Brother Ali and he told me everything about the platform, I was just really blown away. It took me a little bit too to become a brand ambassador. I will say that it did take me a couple of years, but when I did become a brand ambassador, I definitely went full in, with my channel, with, just promoting it, letting people know about the platform. I have some people that I'm bringing in to provide different programming. I've made the connection and build and bridge the gaps. So that's coming down the pipeline soon. So I'm just so excited that I'm a part of this organizing effort with entrepreneurs, Black businesses, and all the mompreneurs out there, all the dadpreneurs too. I won't forget about y'all. Just having one aim, one goal. It's really amazing, and just to see the people's dedication, how much time and effort, because you do have to put time and effort to set up your virtual vending, to put your set together. It takes time. And I recognize how people were doing, such amazing things, being really innovative and creative on how they were presenting their business. So I'm just really excited again to be a part of this platform.
Giving thanks, and definitely stay tuned, y'all. We're going to be sharing some information. Our sister PJ have a wonderful book called The Art of Vending, and we're going to be sharing a little later some science in regards to vending physically and virtually. There's a science to this. It's not just putting a table out, chairs and whatnot, and there's a procedure and science to it. So salute to our sister and her book, sharing some information, and we'll be sharing that a little later. And again, definitely check out our sister PJ on Channel 3 on the Gifted page. Channel 3. Connect with her in real time. Hug the computer, show some love as we continue to mobilize not only physically, but virtually. Giving thanks. So again, welcome to everyone who's just joining the conference call. Welcome to everyone who's just joining the virtual mall. Welcome to everyone who's on the session that we on at this time. Again, for those who are on a session on a conference call would like to participate in a virtual mall, the virtual mall is officially open now. Yes. While the physical malls is closed and, still having all the different ways that they're trying to open, the virtual mall is officially open. You can connect to the virtual vendors, support some of the products, some of the services. We have some wonderful Black Friday discount. You might see one of the virtual vendors doing some yoga. You can do some stretching with them. It's beautiful what my brother have set up, and it's beautiful what we're doing pioneer-wise, giving thanks. As we continue to mobilize, we definitely want to open the floor for other brothers and sisters to introduce themselves, their business, their service. Some of the virtual vendors, we give them an opportunity to share some of their information before y'all connect with them in real time virtually. So what we'll do right now is open the floor for those who's online to introduce themselves, their service, their business, and or give a shout out. The floor is open.
Greetings, everyone. My name is Monique, Jones. I go by Rebel Jones, and I am the producer director of Living in the Process, which is a web series you can find and will find on YouTube. I'm also a new startup business. I make handcrafted candles. They're 100% soy wax, and the oils that are blended into the candle are intentional, and I connect them, as you can see, to my nice virtual background. I connect them to our planetary system. So what does that mean, Rebel? That means that each and every herb on this living earth has a spirit, has prana, and the essence, which we call its essential oil, I use and collide those great benefits that each and every herb and oil has to create an atmosphere in your home, to create a shifting. Some people love oils. If you do, say I. Please unmute yourself and say I if you like oils or even.
I.
Awesome. I love oils too. I was definitely that person that will go buy oils instead of perfumes because perfumes do not stick to my body. So I needed to go get like an oil blend, and I like a good lemon with a little bit of bergamot and a little floral, so maybe a little magnolia or a little honeysuckle. And I just got into like understanding how herbs work for my body inside and outside, and having that understanding and working with that with my postpartum after having 2 kids under 2. I needed something to kind of calm my nerves, and I'm all about shifting energy no matter where I go. And so I was finally able to create a product for myself. And I'm not really a selfish I'm not a selfish person. I'm a self-full person. So being a self-full person, I needed to like let my cup overflow and be able to create a product that can be for my sisters and brothers as well. So Solar Rituals is all about creating that ritual for yourself, for your family. And in my household, with these crazy little 2 little toddlers always looking for mommy, i.e. in the background trying to break through the door, I make sure that I create time for us, not just for me, but for us. Make sure the house is clean. Once the house is clean, I'll probably burn an incense, drop some oil onto our pillows before bed. After everyone's taking a nice bath and a shower, I burn my candle, you know, and I might say a prayer internally, or I might say with my family, or we might sing, dance. But the idea is to set my intentions when making my candle, so that when you burn the candle and it becomes your candle, that prayer and that love and that life that I put into it, and that the earth itself had given us essence for, would also shift your environment as well. Okay, we're always talking about finding a solution, and sometimes it's as simple as working with the elements. And I like working with fire element. So when you get a chance, I want to learn more about Solar Rituals. Blackstream is where I give all the exclusive information about natal charts, how to identify the characteristics of each planet, how its actual scientific matter affects people on Earth, and why that happens, how that happens, and we expand from there. You can find me on Blackstream, blackstream.live/expo/solar rituals. I'm on channel 13. Again, that's blackstream.live/expo/solar rituals. And I'm giving in-depth information about your natal chart, how to foresee your biorhythm, right? Using fire element to manifest, as they say, but really just to shift your mindset into the place in which you want to be in. It's not hard. You don't need a piece of dollar bill with a Caucasian man face on it that says, you know, he's your ancestor. You don't need any of that. What you simply need is to know your birthright, and also to understand how the stars aligns with whom you are and where you come from. And with this knowledge, I'm continuously growing, but I'm also sharing this knowledge on Blackstream with you all, so that this doesn't have to be taboo anymore. It can just be a map to where you want to go. I'm Rebel Jones, also known as Monique Jones, and I'm the creator of Solar Rituals. Make sure you subscribe to me on YouTube, and make sure you come check me out on Blackstream tonight from 10 p.m. to 11 p.m. And I'm also looking forward to seeing you all in Telegram. If you're not already a Powerful Pioneer member, you should become one, so that you can get exclusive information about when we're having our events, as well as when I'm going to be, and everyone else that's here that is on Blackstream going to be live streaming. The virtual more is lit though, I'm telling you guys, just to be quite frank It's amazing. But before I end, I would like to know if there's any questions about solar rituals or even any questions about what I share on Blackstream. Please do not be shy. Communicate.
Sister Rebel, what inspired you to start Solar Ritual? What inspired you to become a Powerful Pioneer member? And what inspired you to join us in this virtual mall experience?
Peace, King. And I call you King because you've mastered communication. Thank you so much for bringing us together. To answer your question in brief, I will say that what inspired me is self. You know, my inner spiral is what got me here. I was spiraling downward and I felt the support of my community, that being Powerful Pioneers in Green Studio, that came into my cipher and said, no, you got to go up. And I wanted to go up. I had the willpower to go up. And with the strength of community, I was able to do so. And to be more clear, I would say in 2015, I was an intern to Green Studio NYC. I started off as just watching and running errands, into being the head of photography and videography for Green Studio Production, which is affiliated with Powerful Pioneers. And Brother Rojo, you would show up with your herbs, your good vibes, and your great sense of communication through your music. I directed and wrote, I guess, your Weatherman music video. And ever since then, it's just been family. I've been treated like family, whether I had a membership or not. It was only right to solidify my membership in Powerful Pioneers because I was ready to do the work. I was ready to not just be around and benefit from the conversations and products, but to be an asset to this movement, this continuous movement, whether I was ready or not. And I was ready in I just became an official member, last year before the new year came in. Been a family, but official member as of before, like as of recently. And but it's been 4 or 5 years now. So what inspired me, just being alive and having that need to do something great, and then having that support that was around, like, when you're ready, we're here. And so it's because of community, because of Powerful Pioneers Green Studio NYC, that I was ready. What inspired me to create Solar Rituals? My daughter, Segura Righteous Oyo, inspired me to create Solar Rituals. I've always had a love for astrology. It's not new to me. The only thing that's probably new to me with astrology is understanding the new star system. But I've always had a love for it. It's not vanity for me. It's not about money for me. It's something I enjoy understanding, learning each and every day. And so my daughter gave me the gift of knowledge and wisdom of my hands. And I was ready to use my hands again to create something outside of poetry, because I'm also a poet. And so because of her, I felt the need to create something with my hands. And with the love that I have for astrology, and now the love that I have for the patience that it takes to create candles, I'm now able to create a product for my community. And it's essentially aromatherapy, which really helps for all of us. When you burn a candle, it's just something powerful about that fire element and about the herbs that's infused with it as well. So thank you. And shout out to Malaysia, who tuned in from Girl CEO. Thank you for joining this conference call here at Powerful Pioneers. I hope you enjoy it.
No problem. Thank you for inviting me.
Giving thanks and greetings and welcome to all of those who just joined in our conference in our virtual mall. Greetings, welcome to the virtual mall. The virtual mall is officially open. Right now you're hearing from our sister Rebel. Check out her website, Blackstream.live /solarrituals. That's Blackstream.live /expo/solar ritual. Get your solar ritual candles. Definitely connect with our sister in real time. For those who just joined, and if you would like to check out the virtual mall, you can go to Blackstream.live pt2.com/gifted, and you can connect with the different virtual vendors. Our sister channel is channel 13. So you can check out our sister Rebel on channel 13, Solar Rituals, giving thanks. Also, we want to give a shout out to the different departments within Powerful Pioneers. Yes, salute to the multimedia department. Salute to Brother Jeff holding it up. We definitely have our videography, photography, graphic design, auto engineering, physical outreach department in motion. We definitely put that in motion for Black Thanksgiving. Salute to Alkaline Mama. We had a beautiful event last week, Friday. For those who would like to see it, definitely go to Powerful Pioneers TV on YouTube. Definitely go to Powerful Pioneers on YouTube. Also, check out greenstudionyc.biz. greenstudionyc.biz for those who need any multimedia support. greenstudionyc.com. That's greenstudionyc.com for those who would like to see some of the services we did in the past. We work with many artists like Lord Jamar. We work with the Beat Nuts. We work with Cormega. We work with J. Rue the Damager. We work with a lot of wonderful Ralph McDaniels. Definitely check out some of the wonderful interviews. And also you can go to Green Studio NYC on YouTube to see some of the wonderful videos. Like our sister was saying, we did Weatherman, one of my songs, giving thanks. We have a lot of artists within Pioneers. Salute to Sister Rebel for doing a wonderful job creating a video. Powerful. Definitely check out some of the videos, Green Studio NYC on YouTube. Yes. Also, we want to give a shout out to the Health and Wellness Department, the Alkaline Lifestyle Department. We give a shout out to all the different master teachers, Dr. Kang, the shaman. Salute to him. He have a wonderful celebrity event coming up. Stay tuned. We'll speak about that on Melanin Monday. We give a shout out to Dr. E with the Beamer machine, the Beamer technology. Salute for those who need their Beamer session and bioscanning session. Definitely follow up. Salute to Dr. Sylvia with the liquid silver, liquid gold, liquid copper, all the liquid minerals. You can go to shopfree.com/Powerful Pioneers. I know our brother G going to be sharing some information about that as well. And also salute to Baba Fitzroy. We want to give a shout out to our 83 years young quantum touch specialist who just opened up a store. During the pandemic, while people was hibernating inside, my man was on a roof fixing up his official juice bar. So yes, we're going to be doing an official launching. I'm going to speak to him to create official launching for our elder who just opened a store. We definitely want to support our brother. And he have a wonderful modality dealing with quantum touch, omni health. So salute to Baba Fitzroy. And of course, you know, myself, the Alkaline Vegan Chef, brand ambassador. Yes, for those who would like to know more about the Alkaline Lifestyle Workshop, some of the things that we do within our health and wellness department, you can go again to Blackstream.live /Powerful Pioneers TV. Blackstream.live /Powerful Pioneers TV. And also you can go on YouTube, Powerful Pioneers Alkaline. That's Powerful Pioneers Alkaline, where we share some of the presentation, each one of those representative within Pioneers, some of the master teachers as well. So again, salute to some of the wonderful department. As we continue to mobilize on a virtual mall, the conference call, the session that we're in, giving thanks, salute, and welcome to everyone who's just joining. We're going to open the floor as we have some wonderful speakers and those who would like to give a shout out. The floor is open at this time. Giving thanks.
Yes. Greetings, everyone on the line. This is Brother Glenn Piff Enterprise. You can find me on Instagram and on Telegram. Telegram is an app similar to WhatsApp, but it's way better than WhatsApp. And like Brother Rojo, shout out to Brother Rojo, the Alkaline Vegan Chef, for bringing us all together here. way in which how he has. Yes, giving thanks. So he also shouted out Dr. Sylvia of Shop Free Mart. Yes. So you can get your alkaline happy water to realkalinize your water from shopfreemart.com/Piff Enterprise. Piff Enterprise is a concept that I came up from watching two movies. One movie called Paid in Full, and another movie called Pay It Forward. Everybody wants to get paid in full, but they don't want to pay it forward, which is a concept that I want to work on changing, and I'm working on building a framework for that also as well. Stay tuned, giving thanks. So yes. Reach out to me for more information on Instagram at GlenPiffenterprise. Yes, Glenn Piff Enterprise on Instagram. And if you don't have Telegram, I highly advise you to get Telegram and follow us on Telegram, Powerful Pioneers TV channel on Telegram. Yes, giving thanks. And I can be found on Telegram at Piff Enterprise. All right, giving thanks. So with that being said, there's more to what I'm working on, but I yield the floor. Giving thanks. Howard.
Giving thanks.
Good evening. This is Miss Mac. Hello. Hi, this is Miss Mac, owner of Debbie's Homemade Cakes and Pastries. I make all kind of healthy pastries and cakes, and I know with people with their dietary needs today, I specialize in dietetic baked goods and healthy cakes and pastries. So if you're interested, you can reach me at DeborahMac061@gmail.com.
Giving thanks, Miss Mac. What inspired you to start doing baking?
Oh, when I was a little girl, I used to help out in the kitchen, and I had a little easy bake oven, and that's where I started learning how to bake cakes and stuff. And I also cook, but baking is my passion. I love to bake. It makes people happy, and I like to put a smile on people's faces. And you will smile when you eat my cakes.
And what kind of cake and baked goods do you offer?
Whatever you want, muffins, coconut cake, pies, cookies, breads, muffins, whatever you need, I can make it. Healthy,
All
of
right.
course.
So you're going to be at our event. Our next physical event is going to be December the 19th in Brooklyn.
Yes.
Are you going to be out for that event?
Yes.
Giving thanks. So do you have a website, social media link, or something you can share with the people?
Yes, I just mentioned I have an email address. DeborahMac061@gmail.com.
Giving thanks, sis. Giving thanks. Again, we'll be looking forward for some of that vegan banana bread December the 19th at our next event. Salute to you. Giving thanks. Okay. And again, for those who are just getting on, if you would like to connect with any of our virtual vendors, definitely go to Blackstream.live/gifted. That's Blackstream.live/gifted. Salute to all of our virtual vendors. We will be having our next physical event December the 19th in Brooklyn from 12 to 7. This is our health and wealth once a month event. We normally do it at the ending of the month, the last Saturday. We decide to push it up, being mindful of everything else going on before the year close. So for those who would like to get more information, December the 19th is our next event. Our physical event, Health and Wealth Empowerment Workshop, giving thanks. Anyone else online would like to share, introduce themselves, their business, their service? The floor is open at this time.
Hello, guys. This is Raymond G of RaymondG.live. Hope everything is well and blessings out there. Hope you guys could see me. We're having some technical difficulties over here. But my specialty is financial education. I'm a financial professional and strategist for business owners and families. And my goal is to bless people with educating them on tax advantage, tax efficient income strategies. Because there's a lot of tax codes that may change in the future with a different administration. So business owners and families would want to know how that would affect them in a positive way or a negative way. I also specialize in different will and trust planning, and I also specialize in business partnerships and opportunities for business owners. I also host complimentary financial workshops for everybody, and I also teach how to leverage the power of zero when it comes to your management planning so you don't lose money and basically have gains. So then therefore in the future, guys, when your children go to college, would you want to report how much income you have, or would you want to maybe perhaps legally not report certain types of income that's based on the law? And that's some of the things that I teach that a lot of people don't know about. So my name is Raymond, Financial Education Specialist. You can find me on Channel 5, and my name also is RaymondG.live. You can learn more about me there. Thank you.
That's right. Raymond saved my family and my little children too.
Thank you.
Giving thanks, Brother Raymond. I know you did a wonderful presentation on Wednesday. You know, first and foremost, Brother Raymond is one of our financial representative ministers and specialists. Giving thanks. Can you share your experience on Wednesday's presentation, and what did you share?
Sure. Wednesday's presentation was amazing. I'm actually going to be editing the video and posting some of the clips on the Powerful Pioneers Telegram and also on Brother Yomi's AIU group as well. And what I was focusing on basically is the power of insurance, to be straightforward. Some people know insurance as a good thing, a bad thing, but what I educate about is how the wealthy use insurance to have money for business ownership, to help pay for college students, plans. I also leverage it for different real estate people can do. You can also leverage it for to where can you place different assets. So there's people out there who educate about death insurance, and there's people out there who educate about life insurance. I bring back the life and life insurance so people literally knows what it is based on different tax codes out there. And what's so fascinating about that is that when I was doing research, we are so far behind in general on what we have privilege to or should have privilege to. And the best thing they say is you write the information in a book or laws, because some people don't read it anyway. So I'm part of different programs that are teaching this stuff, and then I empower others to also leverage it, because it's a whole different dynamic. It's a whole different diaspora when you know how it works. Why not get maybe one day 20 million or 30 million or $5 million of tax-free income instead of say like, okay, well, I made income. Am I taxed on this? How about we say I made income? How am I not taxed on it? And that's what I teach people, to leave that generational wealth as well. And that's what some of the topics I was teaching on. And to add the cherry on top, I show real life examples of how this stuff works that the wealthy people are doing. So usually when that happens, there's a pin drop. And then I just hold my smile back a little bit, because that's when people say, okay, what is this? How do you do it? And how can I be involved to get what you have, Brother Raymond? And I say, hey, that's why I'm here today. Thank you.
Brother Raymond, what inspired you to become a Powerful Pioneer member and also a Blackstream representative?
Okay, well, thank you for that question. Well, it kind of goes back a few years ago. I met Brother Rojo and some Powerful Pioneers when I was in Newark, New Jersey. And it was my mom and myself at a vending function. And I see Brother Rojo talking to everybody in there. And I hope he doesn't mind me saying this. Only a few people were listening to him. Not a lot. But this brother said, Blackstream, movie, music, own platform, learn about it. I said, Blackstream, huh? What? Music, platform? So I'm like this over everybody. and this brother caught my face, and then we basically connected from there. And what's crazy about it is that, you know, we've been connected, it seems like yesterday. And it's such a blessing to be a part of Powerful Pioneers, because I love the unity. I love the lessons we learn. I love the growth. I love the new friends I meet, you know, and opportunities that, you know, exist with that just to grow. Now, let's say if I, for example, ignored Brother Rojo like some other people did, I would not be here right now being a blessing to the community. Look how crazy that is. Look how crazy that is. And what makes it so special in relation to Blackstream, you know, I just love Blackstream, right? Because it helps me organize all my resources of websites onto one platform of a landing page. One platform where I could leverage to send other people to my resources, or to other people's resources for that matter. Instead of having 20 websites, why not just have one sharing and educating on your brand? That is what is so powerful. And then when people see your magnificence, when people see how you do what you do, they want to be a part of what you're doing. And then when you just say that my website is this or my brand is that, and then you have that personal live streaming availability, it is something that's very magnificent that other people can't touch on. And the one thing that's also magnificent is that one is Black owned, and one of the first Black owned.
Hold on, Brother Raymond. Hold on. There's somebody with their mute button off. On. Can you please put your mute button on? Thank you.
And what's so powerful about that is that we can have our own platform, because the CEO and founder is Black, and he is on a movement to help people, minorities and others, have their own streaming page. And eventually, I say the sky is the limit. You know, one day, say for example, if we put our own advertising and truly get compensated for it, you know, and not like little ducats here and there. And what about true freedom of voice of speech? You know, as long as it's morally right, nothing crazy, of course, right? So, you know, so it's so amazing, you know, to be a part of the journey with you guys who are on this call currently right now, and then where Blackstream also is going to go in order to support our community, our spirit, our youth, and just be that blessing. So right now, as we were talking, you know, I put everybody on blast on my LinkedIn page and also my Facebook page. And it's about sharing others. Of course, I'm promoting my stuff too. Don't get it twisted, right? You know, I'm promoting my stuff too. But at the same time, we have to be a family and a community in order to represent other people as well. So thank you. Did Brother Rojo exit by mistake?
Now, Brother Raymond, can you walk us through, giving thanks, my brother, can you walk us through your Blackstream page? And again, welcome to those who are just joining the virtual mall, the conference call. Again, we got like 3 things going on at once. And we also have our session going on. We welcome everyone to it. For those who would like to participate in the virtual mall at this time, feel free. The virtual mall is Blackstream.live/gifted. That's Blackstream.live/gifted. What channel you on, Brother Raymond?
I am on channel 5, RaymondG.live. Catch me on channel 5.
Okay, so now for those who are just getting on to the virtual mall and trying to get a better understanding of how it works, and if they would like to get on your page, can you walk us through your platform, you know, the virtual mall? If you at this time, can you like show them a little bit of your setup?
Sure. So what I can first show, I would have to be able to share the screen. So whoever is the host would have to allow me to be the host for a little bit. And hopefully it comes in clearly, depending on connection.
Brother Raymond, you should be able to share now. I just made that change.
Okay, it's not letting me yet.
Try again.
Okay, there we go. Alrighty, awesome. Alrighty, so I'm gonna share the basic screen. And then from there, let's see, share screen. Okay. That's my brother in arms, Sonic, right there. Hold on. All right, let me go up. All right. So I'll go right over here. This is the website called Blackstream.live that we are gifted. Can everybody see this clearly? Can everybody see my screen clearly?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So brother Ali did a great job with the design in the background. Hence, it has Black Friday Expo live virtual event, and you can also see the branding of Blackstream right here in the gift. And of course, you know, red and black is a powerful, powerful color. Now over here, these are the different streaming pages. We have page 1, page 2, page 3, page 4, all the way to page 100. So our goal and vision and mission is to get 100 business owners with their own personal streaming page where they can advertise also their brand and business. And then as a collective, we are all promoting that initiative. Now, one thing that's so important is that when you also go to the Blackstream.live gifted page, you want to make sure that you first click on the computer because there's instructions on the bottom right here. And it says install and enable one of the below extensions to view live streams in your browser, such as Google, Fox, Apple, or whatever the case. Now, if you have an Apple computer, you can skip this step with the Safari browser. Now, what happens next if you are, say, for example, on a Windows computer, you have to use either Google Chrome or Firefox. So when you see the button here, you click on it one time and a new page loads, which is called an extension page. When the extension page loads, what you do is you download the extension and then make sure that it connects to your computer. Once you do that, you can play the different video streams that are coming from any live stream page, whether it be your own personal live streaming page or from the Blackstream that we are gifted page as well. Now the same thing is very equivalent to Firefox. If you have a Firefox browser, you click on this, you then click the Firefox button, and then another page pops up for Firefox users, and then you download the extension, you open and install it, and then when you go back, you should be able to stream or view a stream as well. Once you also do that, the next important thing is you have to also realize that this is how you chat with different people. You have to download Telegram, whether on your computer to download Telegram, the Windows or Apple application, or you can also use Telegram via your telephone. And then when you do that, you have to hit login to comment, and then this screen pops up, and then all you do is put in your phone number, and then Telegram will basically link to whatever platform you're on, so you're able to communicate with people as well. There's also a download button here. When you click the download button, it says follow these steps, and depending on your computer or device, so here's another way to do it as well, to download a different type of browser for your phone or Android. But since we're on a computer, I'm not going to do that right now, but this is in relation to your phone or Android also, but let's just see what happens. So I click on that, and then let's see if something pops up for download. Well, I don't have Apple, but let's see what happens. Boop, boop, boop. Did it go away? Let me go over here. Let me go back. Give me a sec. Okay, that's my Instagram. Oh yeah, that's my Instagram page, by the way. Raymond WFG is my Instagram page, and that's what people could check me out as well. Let's see. Hold on, give me a sec. All right, I'm also going to show you guys my other page. Now, other people who are brand ambassadors in relation to live streaming, there is Raymond. Why isn't this loading? Oh, there we go. Okay, so the other brand ambassadors also have their own personal page, and on your own personal page that you set up with brother Ali, you can create, your vision is basically what you want to behold for yourself. Just like Disney had a vision for a theme park. How do you want your theme park to be for your personal Blackstream page? So for me, I have World System Builders, educating, empowering families. We're on a mission to educate 30 million people across the world and United States and America. So you may recognize this guy. This is Brother Wayne. He's in real estate. I helped him out on a conference call we had, he had a question: how do you use a super fund or a laser fund or the IUL for real estate? And I showed him exactly how to do that, because he manages large multi-million dollar buildings. But one thing that's so unique, you can put videos on here, and he's leaving a testimonial, but you can have what's called like a carousel in order to leverage your page. So if you cook, if you sing, if you create candles, artwork, you can post your videos to your own page so people get a sense of your brand, who you are, and things like that. On the bottom here, you can have a paragraph about yourself or a resume that describes exactly who you are. So I'm not going to read all this, but this basically shows my experience in the past working with schools, business owners, and the such. So that's really important. One thing you can also do if you want to add like an appointment page, you can put an appointment page linked from another resource in order to load. So for myself, since I'm a financial educator and a tax-free strategist, when you click on book an appointment, one can actually book an appointment to whatever. So for example, the one who makes candles, you may have an appointment to show somebody how you make candles. The one who sings, you may want to do a singing session or teach somebody how singing lessons. Whatever your imagination beholds, that's basically the sky. The sky is basically the limit. The next thing that's so amazing about your own Blackstream platform or Blackstream website is that you can also put different links on the left side of the page. And with the left side of the page, you could have various structures of links. So for example, you can book an appointment, and then that goes to another different website, because you have people who just want to get the appointment done and then boom. But then you have people who want to read. So this link I clicked here also links to another link I have here, which is a little bit different. But on this page I have, how can you build wealth for your family, for your business, for your corporations? Book now to learn how, and it goes to the same booking page. If somebody wants to subscribe to different newsletters I'm going to put out in the future, or to get a sense of what they want to learn about, you can click here and submit, and then it takes you there. You can also personally design your page and have an embedded video on different things. So you can and this is a poem I found about entrepreneurship itself right over here. So this is something that, one can also do with their own webpage, whatever their imagination beholds. So these are basically some of the reasons why, I love Blackstream, because say you have a cooking channel, but you have 4 other steps or 6 other steps. You want one streamlined page in order to go there. So on the left here, you can put buttons or numbers or letters, and all these things over here is different links to resources and education that I provide, where you can learn about business deductions, 401k plans for self-employed individuals, the super fund, laser fund of getting tax-free income with the right insurance, not just any insurance. And there is the difference. And then also, if you business owners out there, if you guys don't have a tax app in order to get your tax write-offs, you may want to click on rewards and deductions application, that takes you to a page to get business write-offs with everyday lives. So I'm going to be doing more tutorials about how to use Blackstream and also Blackstream.live that we are gifted. But this is the power of having a Blackstream page at your disposal in order to advance your business and in order to advance your cause. Right. So just want to share some of that stuff. And, this platform is very, 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 very powerful. And it's actually going to, I believe, disrupt what's out there. Just like an F-47 jet or a stealth fighter. Yeah, we're going to be one of those. Anyways, thank you.
Wow, amazing presentation, Brother Raymond. Thank you so much for that. That was so informative and really detailed. And your page is amazing on
Thank you.
Blackstream.live. Yes, and then there's a direct link that you set up outside of Blackstream.live / Raymond G. Right? So you actually set up a direct URL.
Yes, I set up a direct URL from another location in order to make it easier for people to say or easier on the tongue. So when you connect it to another resource, it then after that spits or sends you to the longer URL of Blackstream.live. And anybody can do that. You know, Sister Monique can do that. PJ can do that. The other people on the call can do that. You link it to like a GoDaddy or like a Bluehost. There's a special section to do that. And you can put a shorter name in order for people to remember it easier. And then they go to it. And then when they click it here, say it again, I'm sorry.
What's the shorter name that you chose?
The shorter name I chose is right on the top, RaymondG.live.
Right. And I think that is so amazing. It's to the point. And some people don't realize that you can put a lot of things behind that dot, right? It's not just .com. It's not, you know, .live is not something so exclusive where you won't be able to get it. You can get it, you know? Or if you even want to be more specific, it could be anything. Like one of my websites for one of the companies I'm a part of is flowmedia.group. So you can put a lot of things behind that dot me, that, you know, so many things that you can brand yourself, you can brand your company and have something really quick and easy, and it will take them right to the expo page. And everything is streamed through the expo page because we are actively always, you know, wanting people to know about the expo, understand that this is a collective that you're coming to be a part of. So like Brother Raymond said, he promotes the other vendors, he promotes Blackstream. And so that's a huge advantage, working with like minds who really want to see you succeed just as much as they want to succeed. So the blackstream.live/expo, many it is that sequence, that pattern. For example, I know Sister Rebel shared hers. I'll share mine again. Mine is blackstream.live/expo/browneyeztv. And, you know, specifically with the gifted as page that Brother Raymond is displaying now, when you scroll down to the different channels, each individual channel has its own link as well. So you can get to this page, which has all of the gifts, all of the We Are Gifteds, or you can go directly to the vendor. And then when you have that direct link, again, you can put in a lot of things that Brother Raymond showed. You can really fill out your page. And, you know, tell a friend to tell a friend, because 100 strong it will mean something in this time here in 2020. You know, just a little tidbit about 2020. Not only it being, you know, the nice round number, but it equals the number 4, and 4 is foundation. So you see a lot of things were shook up this year, and so 2021 is going to be like a rebirth. And so we really want to pull this collective together so that we can, you know, take part of that rebirth together. A lot of things are going to be online. A lot of things are going to be offered through platforms similar to Blackstream.live. But we have this now, we've had it. We ran the virtual mall earlier this year when we kicked it off, and it was amazing. So many vendors came together for just that, the regular expo. And so now we're in this time, we're in this gifting season. It's a really important time. It's a really powerful and charged time where we can institute this element into our business and really get into the Black, you know, gift each other, support each other. I don't think there's another platform that's doing that right now. So this is the time to be a part of something like this. So thank you so much again, Brother Raymond, for providing that for us and being an amazing vendor and putting all of that information together on your page. I mean, I can tell that you have one of those organized mind where you can put a lot of information, you know, together in a nice little gift. So congratulations to you, and thank you for being a leader in the Black Friday Expo platform.
Thank you. Let me do a stop share. I was curious, maybe, I don't know if there's time, but who's ever streaming now, I could, in a way, show, what it would look like. Who is streaming in the background or have like a recording going on in the background?
See if I can check it out. I know Rebel is going to start at 10. I'm starting at midnight. I'll let people know more about that.
Okay.
Let me see here. I can see.
Just so I could show maybe a little trailer.
Yes.
Somebody presses play on their channel. Just tell me what channel you'll be doing it from, or who would want to go first. And then that'll be a way where people could see it. So over here, this is my Facebook page, of course. So I have about 400 followers on Facebook page. On my LinkedIn page, which is over here, I have 500 plus people, on my LinkedIn page. So, and my LinkedIn page is on stat mode, of course. So, and 500 plus followers. So, the market is open. It's about unity in the community. Of course, they know me for financial education, and of course, that is priority. But at the same time, I do not mind sharing other people's businesses as well. So this is what we also want to do on our other Facebook pages or LinkedIn pages or Instagram pages as well. Let me go to, okay. So the Sister Monique or PJ wanted to do a quick stream to show people how you click on it, or you want to do it later on?
Sister Monique, do you have the capability to do that right now? I don't want to.
I'm only streaming from my phone tonight. I do not have the accessibility on my laptop right now.
Okay. That's a great thing about the platform too, that you can stream from multiple devices.
Let me try this real quick. I'm gonna see if it works. Hopefully it doesn't use too much resources, but I want the crowd to see it. One platform we use is called OBS. There's also other platforms like Prism and RTMP Live, I believe, as well.
Mm-hmm.
But let me see if it should work. I'm gonna go to the introduction page. I'm gonna go to start streaming. You gotta give it about maybe 10 seconds. But if you go to We Are Gifted, you should see, click on channel 5, make sure that you have the application open. And if there's a little glitch, that means on a phone, it should just work right away, 1, 2, 3. Basically automatically. But what I'm going to shoot to do, I'm going to click on channel 5 over here so you could see it. Hopefully the computer resources aren't too much. Okay. So now I'm on.
Mute yourself so we don't get the double.
Yeah. Good idea. Let me find that somewhere. Okay.
Hey, Sister PJ, while he's working that out, do you think we have time to have anyone else present their business briefly? Because it's like a lot of people on here. I'm wondering if they would still like to use their time as well. They might have something to do after 9:45.
Sure. And just to wrap up, and it's probably something that you had streaming before, Brother Raymond, so it's probably gonna catch up with the lag time. So, but thank you. That was actually amazing. So you can see how that works there. Guys, he went to the site and clicked his channel and clicked his stream. So very cool. We'll do that again later in the program. And yes, thank you so much, Sister Rebel. Any of our wonderful vendors would like to present, or just anyone that is joining us on the call right now, that would like to present their business, their organization, themselves, what you're doing. If you are a virtual vendor, what is your channel and your direct link? Given thanks.
Peace and blessings, everyone. This is Latanica Reddy. um, I am a virtual vendor as well. My channel is channel 10. You can also go on Blackstream.live /expo /sacred rose. I'll put the uh, the information in the chat so you can view it. I am a reflexologist and a newly doula labor coach specialist as well. Um, so yeah, I mainly do reflexology in terms of events, but I also provide a reflexology private sessions as well. If you go on to my Blackstream page and click the world bar, the world icon, you'll see that there's a link to where you can book um, appointments with me.
Mr.
I have,
Latonica, so sorry.
yes,
Can you speak up a little bit, please? It's a little hard to
okay.
hear. Thank you.
Was there anything that was it too messy or did you hear everything?
I heard a bit. If you can just go over your services real quick again. I know I heard doula, budding doula.
Yes. Yes, so I am a reflexologist as well as a doula and labor coaching specialist now. I was saying that when you go onto my Blackstream page and click the world art icon, you'll be able to um, access the book appointment link. You can either book a private reflexology session, or I am working on having my doula service up on there as well. So if anyone who is expecting or knows someone who is expecting, they can book an appointment through there or just contact me. Um, Also, um, when you click the world icon under it, you'll see something that says Doterra. That is a well-known essential oils brand. I am a wellness advocate for them. And so when you click that link, you have the option of either becoming a wellness advocate for the essential oils brand or just a wholesale customer as well. So I do provide that access. Also, there is a link for my Patreon. Now, with my Patreon, it's for my upcoming business, which is my natural care products that I am actually currently working on formulas or about to. And with that, you'll be able to receive samples from for when I'm, just sampling out certain formulas, and you can give me your feedback and things of that nature. It's also for if you would like to hear more of my poetry, because I am a poet. I am looking into getting into doing more podcasts. I do have a podcast, a poetry podcast, and the link is down in the world bar as well for my first episode. But I'm looking to do more with poetry and things of that nature. So if you would like, any information on that, definitely um, click on the Patreon link, as well as the poetry podcast link as well. So yes, and as far as everything else, because I like to be very multitasking of the multitasking variety. So um when I finish writing, I definitely would like to actually connect with you, Sister PJ, on publishing my poetry books and novels. So yes, that's basically all that I do at the moment. So again, my channel is channel 10, and the link is blackstream.live/expo/sacred rose. Giving thanks.
Wonderful, sis. Definitely can't wait to work with you. And Brother Raymond said he might have something in terms of poetry for you. So you guys make the link, okay?
Definitely look forward
So
to it.
wonderful. Hey, just want to check here. Okay, so we have a few other folks in the building. So that was wonderful, Tanika. We're gonna look forward to the poetry. Oh, and we have the information for the poetry podcast. I haven't heard of a poetry podcast. That's amazing.
Yes, yes, it's in the world icon list as well.
Okay,
Yes.
great. So in your world icon of your Blackstream
Hmm.
dot live, like Black Friday Expo page and your channel.
Yes. Oh, my channel is channel 10.
Say that again.
My channel is channel 10.
Okay, wonderful. So the floor is open for anyone else that would like to present at this time. Giving thanks.
Peace and love, y'all. Thank you. Let me start my video. I know I got the curlers on. But I just want to
You're
say this
beautiful,
has been
sis.
thank
Curls
you.
and all.
I just want to say I am so overjoyed to hear everyone speak. I know Brother Rojo listening, he's gonna beat me up because I was supposed to be a member like last year. But I'm just gonna start with how I met Brother Rojo. We met at an event. I believe it was the vaccine event. I'm not sure. But like Raymond said, he was talking to everybody. He was so lively. And I was like, he was right to a table next to mine. And I just had to, I bought his coquito, his sea moss coquito. So that was love. So I'm so happy, to be around like-minded people and see an old friend from junior high school. And she is so beautiful, a spirit, wonderful. And just to know that I went to school with somebody like that, so I can't wait to connect with you. So and also the sister who's a doula, amazing. I'm definitely going to be sharing your stuff. We all got to work together. Okay. So what I do, my name is Shakira. I am a holistic iridologist. So what I can do is I can look into your eyes and tell you what diseases and what ailments that you may have. Yes, yes. Everyone, I always get that reaction. Yes. So once I do that, I know what detox you need, what herb, what food, what better way to detox the entire. So there's no guessing. A lot of us, when we feel something is wrong, we go to this herb, we run to this herb, and with iridology, I can pinpoint everything. I know how every organ is functioning. Okay, I have amazing reviews from my clients, my that said, this was an eye opener for them. Some things that the medical doctor cannot tell you that I can see. Okay, so we all know the saying, the eyes are the windows to the soul, and it truly is, So I definitely teach this, especially to our community, to avoid chronic diseases later on, as well as, the average indigenous person does not go to the doctor. So we need to really grasp holistic medicine at this time. Okay, so that's what I do. I also have children's herbs, children's tinctures, especially for this time of year with fevers, ear infections, all of those things that children go through. Let's keep them out the hospital. I don't have Blackstream yet. Hearing y'all, I'm definitely going to be signing up next week for real. And Brother Rojo, you could quote me on that because I'm just like, I have to. But I'm on IG, Holistic Hope, WHOLISTIC Hope. And my website is holisticcapalace.com. I'll be having some major Kwanzaa sales, solstice sales, like for winter solstice, where even the iridology consultations will be on discount. All right. So check out for that, holisticcapalace.com. IG Holistic Hope with a W. Thank you so much for listening and for your attention. I always say it's expensive, and I appreciate y'all for spending it on me. Appreciate you.
Whoop, whoop.
Anyone else? I believe Brother Rojo at this time would be like, the floor is still open.
Absolutely, sis. See, that's what I'm talking about. The team. It's a team. Yeah, so any other virtual vendors? Thank you so much, Sister Shakira. You know, I just want to mention that I was watching when we did the virtual mall in the beginning of the year, and you were a vendor then, that your presentation was amazing. You looked beautiful, your setup, so actually you would be one of the people that I want to highlight and speak to and help people navigate through this virtual vending, world is maybe new to some people, but it seemed like you were a natural. I don't know if it was natural or you had experience before, but your presentation, your setup was amazing. Sister Rebel as well, amazing. Brother Raymond, y'all are superstars. We trying to be like you. So I definitely gonna follow up with you all so that we can make everyone, as amazing as that. It's a process, it's a skill, it's an art. So we're gonna learn together. Just want to shout you out on that, sis. Any other vendors? Any other vendors at this time would like to present? Give the times that you will be live in the expo, what your channel is, and your direct link.
Good evening, everyone. I am a Powerful Pioneer member, but I do not have my channel up as yet. My name is D. Alonzo Hines. I'm very familiar with RaymondG.live. Just to give props to Raymond G. Everybody, and I do mean everybody, should make sure they avail themselves of his services. I do work on Wall Street. I know what some of these things these people do, and a lot of financial professionals won't even talk to you if you don't even have $500,000, $750,000 or $1 million, they're not even interested in talking to you. So the reality is, if you want to get to that point, you have to see Raymond G. He's going to help you get there. So what I'm offering is, I do several things, but right now, my main focus is on what's going on out there with the virus. So basically, I have a machine that does that through the ingenuity of humans. We are smart at times. I have a machine that does exactly what the sun does. It has a way of breaking apart oxygen into water and using that to clean fungus, mold, bacteria, and even the coronavirus. So right now, that's my mission, is to get, we're the ones being mostly affected. So I'm trying to get this out to everybody. I have it at a 20% discount. I do have some available, so I can even deliver to you social distancing. I can deliver to your home if you live in the tri-state area. And my name is D. Alonzo Hines, and my website is www.breatheclean.com. That's BREATHECLEEN.com. And if you need to reach me to get in touch with me as soon as possible, you can always call me at 973-666-6060. Thank you.
Brother D, giving thanks. What inspired you to become an entrepreneur and bring some of these wonderful resources to Powerful Pioneers?
In terms of being an entrepreneur, I mean, probably been trying to be an entrepreneur since I was a kid. It's just something that's always been in me. I always have to look for an opportunity. In terms of being in the Powerful Pioneers, is I think we all of us have the same story. It always starts with Brother Rojo. There's just something, there's very few times you meet people in your life where some people are just really magnetic. It just comes natural to them. And unfortunately, you're one of those people. So as usual, it's just matter of fact, I was there when you met Raymond, right? We were at the same event in Newark and on top of the bookstore. So it came out just like he said. And I think everybody else has had the same experience where they don't know about Powerful Pioneers, but there's no way they can leave you without knowing about it. So between having your business, being an entrepreneur, and having access to you and all the things that Powerful Pioneers brings, it's a no-brainer.
Powerful family. And why at this time, one of the things we share in our alkaline lifestyle classes in regards to the elements, the importance of air and fire. And you have two important tools that's relation to fire, dealing with the solar panel, and air with the purification. Why do you think it's important to have some of these tools and resources, ownership wise?
Well, we all need to grow and advance, and we have to take care of ourselves. I mean, that's quite evident this year. If you haven't been taking care of yourself, you better pay attention now. You can't afford, whether you can or survive, the virus is iffy. I mean, you don't want to find out, you don't need the coronavirus to test your immunity. You don't want to find out too late that your immune system wasn't where you needed it to be. And quite a few of us, whether you have, a lot of people don't even know they have comorbidities. A lot of people have heart disease, don't know it. A lot of people have diabetes, they don't know it, right? So now is a hard time to find out once you've got the virus is that you have these things, or you're pre-diabetic, or you're pre-heart disease. So that's one of the reasons why I want to bring this out to people, because all of us, I'm sure all of us know of or heard of somebody who passed away of diabetes. They went to a stroke. They didn't even know they had something. So this thing is preventative, like the young lady said earlier. You got to get ahead of these things, right? And this is the time to do it.
Giving thanks. Definitely connect with our brother who's bringing some powerful resources and services to the community. Giving thanks. Again, we want to welcome everyone who just joined in our conference call. Welcome everyone who just joined in our Zoom session, and also those who are participating in the virtual mall. Again, we welcome everyone on. You can tell a friend, tell a family. We are live virtually. We are live. The businesses is flowing. The mall is pumping, moving. Salute to our brother Raymond. Brother Raymond channel is mobilized. Brother Raymond is on channel 5. We salute to our brother Raymond. Definitely check him out. That's Blackstream.live /gifted. Giving thanks. We salute to our sister Rebel. Rebel is on channel 13. Channel 13. She will be doing a presentation at 10 o'clock. Yes. Channel 13. We also have our sister PJ. Sister PJ, who's on channel 3. She will be doing a special presentation. It's only for adults. Put the kids to bed. This is only for adults. We will be having a powerful presentation. So as we continue to mobilize, we give thanks for all the virtual vendors. We welcome all of those who just joining us. We're going to continue to open the floor for those who would like to share, who would like to give a shout out. Definitely. We still definitely want to give a shout out to our other virtual vendors. One of our other vendors, Raymond. Raymond is on channel 5. Channel 5. For those who are just joining, you can go to Blackstream.live /gifted. That's Blackstream.live /gifted. He's on channel 5. Connect with our brother Raymond. Also, we want to give a shout out to our sister Janet. Sister Janet is on channel 14. For those who would like to connect with our sister Janet, she's on channel 14. She's doing some wonderful work educating our people. Sister Janet, you there? You in the building? We give thanks to Sister Janet and all the work that she's doing. Check out channel 14. Also, you can check out the Reflexologist on channel 10. For those who need any reflexology service, definitely connect with that's you, Sister Janet?
Well, yes, I was talking to my son, multitasking, so I was on mute, but I'm here. Greetings.
Let's go, Sister Janet. Feel free, introduce yourself. Who are you? You know, what are some of the services you offer, and what is your channel offering at this time? Giving thanks.
Okay, so at this time my channel is split. I have my mom, she's an herbalist, and so she has sage that she's offering. She's doing different teas and different tinctures, CBD edibles and things like that. And then myself, I'm more like a inspirational speaker. I also do poetry. I have a book that is in the making. I will be reaching out to Sister PJ for my next one, in terms of seeing what that will look like for the publishing services. In terms of my channel, I'm just going to be discussing matters of the heart, regarding marriages, raising children as individuals, paying attention to who they are, right? And just some other things that we just come up with, like resilience and letting go of the lies that we tell ourselves. You know, sometimes some of our biggest struggles as adults is getting over that thing that we thought was true as we went through, right? Middle school, high school, college, and things like that. So it's about really tuning into who we are and letting all of that other stuff go and realizing that we have the power to create what we want.
Giving thanks, sis. And what inspired you to become an educator? What inspired you to teach?
I think just my love for people, just like everyone been saying, like, it's just my craft, you know, it's something I just always love to do, an interest that I always have, and certain things just make sense to me. And enough people in my circle come to me with the same type of issues, with the same type of problems. And I always find myself being in the middle, like kind of, you know, giving that advice or being that pathway to kind of help people move forward. And so I just really want to do that on a bigger scale.
Powerful, powerful. And we know at this time with everything shifting and everything, for those parents who, you know, want to get more insights about the educational system, what's going on, what are some proactive methods you could share during this time when it comes to empowering our youth via education?
Well, I'm typing up some things right now because with the kids with remote learning, you know, a lot of things are changing. Everyone, if you do not, you should have your children home 100% fully remote. There are some things that are happening in the background. Many of us do know that we are at war. And so in terms of making sure right now that they're just being as successful as they can be with their remote learning, making sure that they have a consistent space, right, where they can always operate at, make sure that the distractions are minimized, and just paying attention to what their needs and what their weaknesses are and trying to nurture them. And also not so much, sometimes as adults, right, we already have an idea of where we want to see them and what we want from them, but they also have their own journey. So it's about kind of taking that step back and learning how to tune into them to make sure that they're on their journey and not ours.
Giving thanks. And what empowered you to become a Pioneer member and also join us with the virtual mall, Blackstream?
Just wanting to do more, knowing that I was supposed to step up a long time ago. Even with, right, a few times I've already joined and I've been a breather, but you know, you called me out. I felt the nudge. I didn't want you to think I wasn't here. So I kind of came in and stepped out. And it's just that, right? Just stepping out and doing already what I know that I love to do, and then being able to help people.
Giving thanks. And again, our sister channel, channel 14. For those who are just joining us, if you would like to connect with us and connect with Sister Janet in the virtual world, go to Blackstream.live /gifted. That's Blackstream.live/gifted. Her channel is channel 14, giving thanks as we continue to mobilize. Salute to you, sis. Also, we want to give a shout out to our credit restoration specialist, Brother Murray. Brother Murray, on channel 8. Brother Murray, you in the building? Brother Murray on channel 8.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Brother Rowe, can you hear me, brother?
Yes, definitely, family.
Yeah,
can you?
I'm sorry, brother. No, I was going to say I was actually streamed earlier today. But anything that I've done today, I'm not doing anything right now. I'm actually on my way to a different session. But if anyone is interested in me actually emailing to them or sending them some information on the virtual recording that I did earlier, I can be more than happy to send it to them. All they simply have to do, brothers, is have them give you their email and their interest of Channel 8 MC Credit Empowerment recorded message on the 5 important aspects of building your credit. I'd be more than happy to do that, brother.
And again, the channel is Blackstream.live.
.live. Yes, sir. /expo/MCE. That's blackstreaming.live/expo/MCE.
And brother, can you share real briefly something that you're offering at this time in regards to Black Friday? I know it's Black Friday. We have a wonderful class that you're doing for those who would like to restore their credit. Can you share about your class that you're offering?
Absolutely, brother. First and foremost, giving thanks to the Most High and all those illustrious and extremely passionate and altruistic brothers and sisters who are on the line who are sharing their products and their services. Hats off to you guys. This is a phenomenal job. I'm so proud to be a Powerful Pioneer member, family member, extended family member as well, brother. My company is called MC Credit Empowerment, and I am a credit crusader. The mission statement for MC Credit Empowerment is to really empower business professionals and entrepreneurs about the importance of improving their credit while educating them along the way and understanding the fact that we believe in credit redemption. There's no one out there right now, as far as I'm concerned, brother, and I have been doing credit education, restoration, and compensation for the past 10 or more years, not just in the Harlem community, but the other parts of the nation as well. And it doesn't matter if you're in the quagmire of bad credit, whether you're 60-day, 90-day, with your collections, whether you're dealing with bankruptcy issues, we can definitely help you in being able to redeem yourselves. And one way in which we can do that, essentially, is to be able to educate those about how credit works. Credit essentially is a game. You just have to know how to play the game properly, and quite frankly, have the proper tools in order to be able to win the game, and win the game consistently. And so, therefore, there are certain things that we can teach you, educate you about. For example, we want to teach you about the FICO formula. It is an algorithm that was put together by two gentlemen by the name of William Fair and Earl Isaac. They understood that people have certain challenges or trust or risk factors that they play on to see if people are actually going to be consistent in making their payments on time, being able to not max out their card and utilize more than they're supposed to. The fact that you want to keep the history of your credit as long as possible. Don't listen to folks who tell you, hey, listen, you're not using the card, cut it up, throw it away. You're not using it. We're saying no. What you want to do, you want to keep maintaining that card. Why? Because part of the FICO formula that increases your score has to do with the longevity of your credit history. And so, therefore, you don't want to do that. You want to at least keep it active as long as you can so that you can be able to build your credit to the length of it. And also we talk about the fact that, there's another 10% that has to do with the mixed credit. You have to have an ideal world, brother. The way the the FICO formula actually works is that if you have 3 revolving credit cards, and if you have a mortgage, and if you have a car note, and you're paying those effectively and managing them effectively, that also has 10% of the FICO formula. And lastly, inquiries. You want to make sure that if you're vying for different credit cards, or you're vying for a mortgage or a car note, that you don't do it sporadically. You must make sure that you do it in a 30-day window. So therefore, it doesn't hurt your credit score adversely. It only hurts your credit score by 1 point. And so there are a lot of things, brother, that we could teach you and educate you about what we do in a forum where you can basically just allow us to send you a link, and so that you can have a 40-minute PowerPoint presentation presented to you in the comfort of your own home. You learn that information, extremely powerful, the laws of credit, just a host of information that you really don't know in a natural setting. And then you can be able to position yourself to take a test. Yeah, we're going to challenge you. We want to challenge you because we understand that you must force yourself to learn things that you must unlearn. And so by challenging and having you take a 30-questionnaire test, brother, it allows you to be able to pass it. And once you pass it, we will reward you for doing such a wonderful job with a certificate of completion. So that's the consumer training we have in place. And for those entrepreneurs, mompreneurs, and all those who are in the state of the free enterprise system, which is owning your own business, we want to challenge you and ask you a question. Do you know about business credit? Have you known about business credit? And do you know what is the longest running business credit reporting agency in the world? Well, if you know the answer is done in Bradstreet, then you're absolutely right. Only 10% of the population understand the value of business credit, much less only 10% of the population even know that it even exists. But brother, you know what? It's the greatest funding source in the nation today. You can get more money for capital on business credit versus getting personal guarantee loans for your business. So we want to share that information with folks, brother. It's extremely imperative. There's so much to it. We want to position yourself to not continuously borrowing money on a personal guaranteed level, because God forbid if something happens and you cannot pay that loan back, it's going to affect your personal credit. It's going to affect your personal finances. We don't want you to do that. We want you to transfer and build as time goes on to be able to position yourself in your business to get anywhere from $100,000, $150,000, $200,000 based on business credit. Okay? And guess what? When you get those loans, you're going to get the loans based on your business. So God forbid, if you can't pay that back or something happens, you're going to be actually challenged on a business level. If you can't pay it back on a business level, that's fine. At least it's not affected your personal credit. Listen, this is what all the big ballers do, all the rich guys, all the businessmen. That's what they do. They never compromise their business credit with their personal credit. They never do that. They understand the game. They know how it's played. And I am here, brother, to try to educate, explain, and to try to create a better vision and a better habitual way of learning how business credit works. And it will all be in their favor.
Giving thanks, and our brother is on Channel 8. Our credit restoration specialist, Brother Murray, is on Channel 8. Definitely check out his channel, if you need that consultation.
Brother, it's okay. I don't mind to inject, but if I can just possibly just give my phone number, brother, for those who are interested in free consultation, my number is 1-888-317-1702.
No, I don't want this one. This ain't got no button. Open pouch.
Giving thanks. And again, for those who are just joining the call, just joining the mall, welcome. Giving thanks. Again, the virtual mall, for those who would like to see, is Blackstream.live /gifted. Our brother Murray just shared some wonderful information. Our brother Murray is on Channel 8. Channel 8. Definitely check out our brother Murray. Also, we want to salute our financial department. For those who are interested in our financial workshop, we have a wonderful workshop where we go over the different form of incomes. We go over credit restoration information, wills and trusts with our brother Raymond, investment, real estate, our brother Wayne, And also we have our investment with our brother Yomi. So giving thanks for those who are interested in the financial empowerment workshop. We will be definitely starting our workshop next week, so feel free to follow up for more information. Again, salute to the financial department. Also, we want to give a shout out to our Women Empowerment Department. Ashe, giving a shout out to the Women Empowerment Department for those who are interested in becoming a labor coach, a doula certification workshop. We definitely have the workshop available. We'll be starting our labor coach doula certification workshop, going over breastfeeding counseling, postpartum services, dancing through pregnancy, labor coaching, sister circle empowerment. It's going to be a wonderful, powerful workshop. And in these times, it's important to have these sacred knowledge. These are tools and resources that can empower us as a community and, of course, individually as well. So give a shout out to the Women Empowerment Department. You can check out the Women Empowerment Department, ebbieslounge.weebly.com. That's ebbieslounge.weebly.com. And also you can check out the Financial Ministry Department, frameofmindfinances.com. That's frameofmindfinances.com. Giving thanks. So as we proceed, also we want to give a shout out to Brother Yomi. He's also a virtual vendor. You can check him out on channel 6. Yes, the AIU investment group. Definitely check out our Brother Yomi on channel 6. His link is Blackstream.live /expo/AIU. That's Blackstream.live /expo/AIU. Giving thanks. So as we proceed, continue to mobilize virtually for those who are supporting the virtual mall, giving thanks. Our sister is live right now. We have a few virtual vendors on. For those who's on a conference call supporting, salute, appreciate it. For those who's in our session at this time, we give thanks. We want to definitely open the floor for those who didn't get a chance to give a shout out, share for the virtual vendors. Even if you just want to give a shout out, we'll open the floor, and then we'll start with our next portion of our call, learning the art of vending. With our sister PJ, me and our sister PJ are going to be sharing some powerful information about the physical vending and also the virtual vending. Anyone else online didn't get a chance to give a shout out or would like to share something? The floor is open at this time. Okay, so as we keep the call going, as we keep everything mobilized, we're going to go straight into our next portion. And again, our virtual mall will be going until probably 12/1, the virtual mall. We have a special presentation. Sister PJ will be presenting at 12. So, you can tuck the children in. It's going to be a powerful, informative presentation. We have our sister Rebel, who's doing a powerful solar ritual presentation right now, giving thanks. And we have some of our other virtual vendors, Brother Raymond, Brother Murray, our sister Janet. We got a couple of other virtual vendors. So for those who would like to see, and again, invite your people. Right now, before we go into this next portion, I'll say this. We would like everyone to send out a social media blast, inviting everyone to our virtual mall. Yes, we are doing these discounts and resources for our people, for the people. Definitely send out a social media blast. Tell a friend, tell a family. We are live. The virtual mall is officially open. You can go to Blackstream.live /gifted. Blackstream.live /gifted. Definitely tell a friend, tell a family. Now,
Brother Rojo, before you go into the next segment, segment, this is for Sister Rebel, channel 13, in regards to the natal chart and having consultation. Does she do that directly on the channel, or you would, if Sister Rebel is still there, do you take appointments to do privately off virtual mall hours? How does that work exactly?
Giving thanks. Right now, our sister is on live virtually, so I'll answer that for you. So the beautiful thing about the streaming platform, you can actually make your appointment right there live while she's on virtually. You can actually connect with her live as well. The beautiful thing, like our brother Raymond was sharing about the platform, it is like a digital business card. So as you see her live sharing and informing, and you can share information via chat room, you can make appointments, you can purchase products or services in real time as she's consulting with y'all and as she's sharing. And like our brother Raymond was saying as well, it's like a website. So if you don't have a website, it have all the features like a website. And if you do have a website, it could be a hyperlink to your website. So as you doing your streaming live, you can connect with the brothers and sisters. You can get product services. You can get more information about some of the resources as well. Giving thanks.
Hey, Brother Rojo, I just want to share real quick.
Thank you.
In relation to the young lady's question. Telegram also, we're connecting through We Are Gifted and also the personal pages from the different vendors. When you download Telegram and you click on their page, there's going to be like a chat box. So you click on that, you enter your Telegram phone number, and then the person will be able to see you communicating in the group chat. Just wanted to share that.
Giving thanks. So as we proceed to this next portion, learning the art of vending, very, very powerful, informative portion. Feel free to get your pen and paper if you want to make notes. Our sister PJ, our public relations specialist, communication, information representative, came out with a wonderful book. We call it the Learn the Art of Vending manual. It's like a little manual instruction, and it shared with you the science of vending. You know, when we talk about, vending physically at any type of event to virtually, the science to it, and giving thanks to our sister taking the time, being that she's been in many different type of tier events, to even virtually, she was able to give out information on some tools, some resources one would need to be proactive during those times, how to network, how to market. There's a lot of things take place when it comes to vending, not just, again, putting out a table, a chair, putting out a book, and just standing there. It's many different techniques to that. So with this portion, we'll be going over learning the art of vending. And I want to ask Sister PJ. Sister PJ, you there?
Yes, brother.
Yes. I want to ask Sister PJ some questions in regards to the art of vending. Feel free to touch on some portion within your book, and also share where the people can get the book at as well. If anyone need any physical copies, I do have some, so you can get some physical copies, and also you can get an opportunity to get it online as well. Now, again, we have our book club. Before I even go into this and I start with this, we have our book club that we're about to start. And with our book club, it gives an opportunity for those who would like to join it to understand the science of writing, understand the science of, proofreading, editing, publishing your book, marketing, distributing. It's different techniques to just creating a book. And giving thanks, our sister, being an inspired author, not only created the book Learn the Art of Vending, but also created and birthed another book in regards to inventing your own idea, your own product. So with this, like we say, a lot of our stories become like in instruction. It become curriculums to that sense. each one teach one. So with this book, Learning the Art of Vending, the first question I want to ask you, Sister PJ, when we talk about vending, first and foremost, what is vending? Let's start with that. What is vending? And when it comes to individual vending, what's the difference between an individual who's just a vendor and a business who that's vending?
Oh, I'm so glad that you brought that up, because there is two different types of vendors. Like, you can use vendor in two different arenas. So the first arena is if you're a business and let's just say you need t-shirts for your employees. So the people that supply those t-shirts would be a vendor for that business. So sometimes you will hear the word vendor being used, and it could pertain to that. The other type of vendor is a person, a business representative that goes out into a particular space. Obviously, before we were really focused on the physical space. So, you would go out with a table, more than likely, and some promotional material. And virtually vending, you show up at the particular date and time of the virtual event and you present. So vending, just to let me just take it a little bit further, in that second definition of vendor, going out to sell, right? Or promote or organize. All of those things are viable, because you could vend at a health fair, let's just say, and you're not selling product, but you are providing information about a health service that you provide. So it really takes you out of brick and mortar. It takes you out of your space if you're a home-based business. It brings you out to directly interact with customers.
Now, giving thanks, I appreciate that information, because now, when we talk about the personal vending, most people see that in relation to a street vendor. And there's different levels of personal vending, like our sister was sharing. And same thing when it comes to business doing vending, there's different levels in that. You can contract with the government as a vendor, or, in different areas or different businesses as well. So the vending level, there's different ways and tiers when it comes to it, from a personal level to a business level. Now, let's get into some more information in regards to the vending. Now, say, for example, we have low tier vending type of opportunities, say in a hole in the wall spot. What are some insights or information you can share in regards to one, mobilizing and maximizing being a vendor in a hole in the wall spot with like 3 or 5 people there?
Wow. So that's a little bit, let's just say, twofold, because you might go to an event knowing that it's a hole in the wall, like it was meant to be a hole in the wall. And then there's the perception that you are not going into a hole in the wall. And when you get there, that's what it is. And why I want to make that distinction is because it's two different energies, right? That you're going into it with. If you know that it's a hole in the wall, and you're going there to connect with these 5 people, so you already know, listen, I'm going to bring, 5 to 10 products. I'm not going to bring 50. I know I'm just going to walk with this little group because it's a small group. We're making a small presentation, a workshop, whatever, right? But let's just say you were told about an event, you found out about an event, you paid money to vend, and you get there and it's a hole in the wall. You have 50 products with you, tons of promotional materials. You have your big banner, you have to bring your own table and chair. So the energy now you're going in, you got something you didn't expect, right? So when you're vending in that type of situation and you feel any type of way, whether that's, frustration, whether it's, anger or disappointment, you have to put your best foot forward. I mean, on the flip side, if you were to go to an event and there was 3,000 people there and you only had 50 products, what do? So you have to be quick on your feet. And that's one of the things that I've learned about vending, that you have to adapt to every situation that you're in, because your goal in going into any type of vending situation is to sell product, promote your business or yourself, or make connections, right? Network. And I would take it a little bit further. I talk about this in the book, that one thing that vending provides is great atmosphere to take content, get content for your social media platforms. We all know that right now you cannot do business without being active on social media. You cannot organize, you cannot, try to do anything other than, maybe a 9 to 5. And then even I see people that work a 9 to 5 promoting, the 9 to 5. So it is extremely imperative that you have great content. And one of the ways to do that is to vend, is to show people buying your products, show people with your products when they buy it. So even if you go to a hole in the wall spot and there's 5 people, you better work that situation to the best of your ability. Okay. If 5 people buy things, all 5 of those people need to be, in pictures, giving a testimonial, a video. They should be signed up to your email list. They should have your card, all of those things. And they should walk away having a positive memory of you and your business.
That's so true. Definitely, one of our motto in Pioneer, you network to get work. So you're gonna mobilize. I love what you say. You take the picture with the 5 people, giving thanks. So we're gonna make it work, giving thanks. So when we talk about now stepping up the ladder, and again, even with a small tier event, it's all on your strategy on how you mobilize and you make that event work for you. Now, when we talk about mid-tier events, where it may be a little more engaging, not as major as a big festival, but more mid-tier where you have more people. We did a couple of mid-tier events. One of them was in Harlem at one of the Brother Mark's spot. He had a little brownstone where it was 3 floors and you had a whole bunch of vendors there. People set up. They were on point. People came through ready to showcase their items, their resources. What insights can you share about the mid-tier event and equipping oneself for those type of events?
So one of the things, and I'm glad that you mentioned that people came ready, right? So not only have I've vended, I've had the shoe on the other foot in terms of being an event producer. So when I book vendors, I can tell right away when my vendors show up, when they come through the door, who's going to make money. I can tell you right away because their energy, they're ready. They have their tablecloth, they have their setup. They know how they want it set up. They, have their labels for their prices. They have all the details, all the things that's going to make their table and their efforts efficient, right? So that's also a big part of the book, being prepared, right? And we go through that. How do you prepare to vend? So I take you from step 1, from A to Z. So A is preparation, and and I even go further in pre-prep, right? So this is like pre-A, because not only do you have to prepare the day of the event, or maybe the day before, the night before the event, you want to prepare way before you even have an event to go to. You want to set up your table as you would at an event and know how you want your table to look. What different little elements. I've seen people put sand and have, put candy and have put glitter and just really, like this little paper mache, like really pretty, beautiful setups. And it just makes you want to go to that table. The energy and the vibe says, come to my table, And when I observed that, I think the first time I observed that was at festival. And it was the brother Mfudishi, he's very well known in the community. His table was strong and fierce, like just the same way as his energy. Like when you went to his table, you knew you were gonna get top quality products. All the products are labeled properly, the price is there, what they are. It was a clean setup. It just looked strong. It just looked like, wow, I want to see, what this brother has going on. And it was visually appealing. So it just like a beat to a pretty flower, to a flower that has wonderful smelling nectar, it's going to get more bees. And I saw that again, like I said, when I really started to be observant, because there is no way to learn to vend, right? It is one of these skills before the book, right? that you had to learn through experience. There's no vending school. They don't teach that in college, So this is why I created the book, because I had to do all of this myself. I had to start saying, okay, well, let me observe the people that I see have a long line in front of their table. What's going on with them? What are they doing differently? And that's what I noticed was the difference. A beautiful setup really makes the difference. But not only that, the beautiful setup comes from the energy and the vibe of the vendor. So when you're in a space, like you mentioned at Brother Mark's Brownstone, and there's 40 vendors, right? What do you do to stand out? What do you do to make sure that people are going to come? You're going to have the table that has the long line in front of it. You understand that there's a little bit of competitiveness there in terms of making sure that you're noticed and that you're standing out. And one of the ways to do that is to have an amazing setup and have amazing energy right off the bat, coming into the space to when you leave, because people are going to feel that energy. They're going to want to be a part of that energy, and they're going to remember you.
Powerful, powerful. And definitely for those who would like to see, you can go to Powerful Pioneer TV on YouTube. On a playlist, we have powerful events. You can go to Powerful Pioneers TV on YouTube. On a playlist, you can go to powerful events. You can see all the different events that we've been vending. One of the things our sister said, that one of the things that we do being proactive is our unity vending. We come together, bringing our businesses, unifying it together instead of having one table where it's just one person on the table. You can't move to use the bathroom. Somebody got to hold your table. We come together, unify. We have the right support. We give our samples. We shake hands. We dance with the people. We definitely put that work in and showing unity, because in these days and time, especially when it comes to vending, you don't want to be fighting like, creature of the state competition wise. Y'all can edify each other. There's room for everyone to support. And that brings me to the next tier, the major tier, the big festival. One of the festivals where we showed the unity vending was the International African Arts Festival. I know a lot of people, they'll go to big events and pay large money. I know the Sister Circle group had their virtual event, but these major events be $2,000, $5,000 to vend for a few days. And with the major events, is a whole different ball game from the small tier and mid tier event. Can you share some information on how to mobilize going into participating in a major event?
Absolutely. Being prepared is crucial. Okay, these type of events, right? Like we mentioned, are expensive, and time consuming. You may be there for 3-4 days at a time. Like in the case of festival, I've vended festival several times, and one of the years it was 5 days. Okay, so you want to be extremely prepared because that's where your success is gonna come from. Having a plan. How you gonna use the bathroom? Like you mentioned, Brother Rojo, how you gonna, take, if you need to take a break and eat, or you forgot something in the car. So you have to have everything worked out. You have to know where you're gonna hold your money. Are you gonna have a fanny pack, or you're gonna have a book bag, or you're gonna have a lockbox? Being prepared will make or break that situation. Having the labels on your products, this and that. Having your transportation, how are you going to get there? How are you going to set up, pack up, and leave as well? I talk about that in the book. Transportation is a big piece because I had to learn the hard way that taking a cab to a big event like that might not be the best situation. You have a lot of things with you. They'll put you out on the curb, and you have to lug all of that stuff all the way to your vending space. So, and then when you're leaving, you might be leaving, at an odd hour, at an odd time. That happened to me. I couldn't even get a cab. This is pre-Uber days, all right? So I'm showing my age. This is pre-Uber, pre-Lyft, and having to lug all of that stuff to the train was not fun, you know? And so this is why I wanted to make sure that the next generation of vendors, people that are coming up and vending in creators that have been thinking about that crochet business, they wanted to start, listen, before you do anything, prepare. You might take, for a big event like that, you might take maybe 2 to 3 weeks preparing for it. If you are a vendor that has to make your products, if you are making candles, like in the case, let's just use Sister Rebel as an example. If you're making candles and you know that this event might have 2,000 to 3,000 people, let's just say a good ballpark, maybe you want to shoot for 500 pieces, right? How long does it take for you to make those 500 candles, right? So you want to prepare your actual products. You want to prepare your plan to get yourself there, to set up, and to break down, and to get yourself home. Now, there's a few strategies I've seen people use in an event like that I want to mention quickly because I think it's important that, and of course, we're all hoping that we get back to in-person events where you're vending. And so this is, I feel crucial that when I learned from a vendor, I said, wow, this is something that every vendor should know. There's a strategy in which, and as you do vending, you get experience and you get a feel of things. So you might understand, you might do these big events a few times. You might say, okay, the first time I made 500, the next time I'm gonna make 350 because 500 was too much. Or, however it is, you kind of are able to more navigate different types of events. Some events you might sell out 500 candles because it was the right market. But in another event, you might have only sold 20, right? So now you have to go home with 480 candles. So there's a strategy that some vendors use that they are determined to sell everything or get rid of everything before they leave that space because they want to get home. They want to transport from that event easily. So whether or not, when it comes to the time for that event to end, if they didn't sell all of their products, they'll slash it half price. Maybe let's just say in the last hour, the last half hour, they might slash it 75%. And anything that they have after the event is done, they're giving away. If they were little stragglers, participants, they might get lucky and get blessed, or they might bless the other vendors and things like that, because they know, listen, I got to get on the train. I got a drop here. I got a cab here, and I am not going back home with these 500 pieces of merchandise. So you really want to sit down and plan and have a plan on how you're going to execute your vending experience. And so there's a few things that you have to consider, and we go through all of those in the book, from pre-planning to breakdown and transporting yourself home.
Very, very important. And I know there was a recent event that took place virtually. One of the major events we was talking about, the Sister Circle. I know. Can you share your experience? Because I know the physical event is one thing, to do these different tiers, these physical events and these different tiers. And then there's another thing when you do it virtually. Can you share the difference experience participating in this event that you normally do and how it was different virtually?
Yes, absolutely. So I've done Circle of Sisters, that's put on by WBLS about 3 times physically. And that is the most strenuous, honestly, event to do because you're at the Jacob Javits Center. It's a large space. It's an expo center. There's a lot of protocol, a lot of rules on, how to get into the space, how to get in through the back and, go in and set your booth up. You have to have, dollies and carts and all that, because if you don't, it doesn't work. So you have to have a lot of resources to complete a vending situation like that. And so it was the same thing for the virtual version this year. So they used a system that was high tech, and so there was a learning curve on how to navigate that system. So that is going to be the crucial part, I believe. And I'm happy because I actually did 4 different types of virtual vending situations. And in each situation, there's a learning curve to use their technology and to use whatever platform that they are utilizing to present their virtual event. So you have to learn and be present, go through the trainings and things like that. They had 3 different trainings to learn how to actually be a vendor on that platform. So when the supplement, Learn the Art of Virtual Vending, is complete, you're going to see that that's going to be the major focus, right? That's where the preparation, part of the preparation is going to come in. Because if you're not great with computers and that is kind of hard for you to navigate, you might want to, in your pre-planning, learn computer, get a better handle on computers and internet applications so that that skill set could be applied to virtually vending, right? Because that's a huge barrier for folks who still want to, continue. There's people that have been, vending for 30 years, and so this shift is real for many vendors. So I'm going to focus a lot on that and how you can navigate and be patient with a process like that, because we're all learning. Some people had already been acclimated to virtual vending because it isn't new to this year, but it certainly, wasn't a skill that the masses have. And so there's a learning curve. This was the first time that Circle of Sisters did a virtual event. So there was a lot of moving pieces, and I commend them because I know it was not easy, but there were a lot of technical issues. It happens with any first time event, whether physical or virtual. So one of the things, again, as a vendor, you have to be adaptable. Like, this is not a brick and mortar, type of situation where there's certain ABCs to it. There's, government regulations, licenses, that all of that is set in stone, and you apply, you do your thing by the book, whatever. Vending is fluid, and you have to be able to adapt That has to be your biggest skill set. Again, like I mentioned, it going into an event, and it turns out to be a small tier event. It turns out to be a hole in the wall. You have to quick on your feet, know what's the best way to work the situation. And so that's the skill that I had to use in the situation vending with Circle of Sisters this year, and be patient with the process, and do the due diligence, because any first time experience is an experience on both parts. It was an experience for the vendors, it was an experience for the organizers, for Circle of Sisters. So but just in the same way, any vending situation, you gotta prepare before. There was two different options. You could have did a pre-recording and let it run, and or you could have done live, where you would have to be live the whole time. They didn't give you the capability to do both, which kudos to Blackstream.live. You can do both. There's a 15-minute lag time, but with Circle of Sisters, it was a 30-minute lag time. So they just didn't even recommend it. They just said, hey, listen, choose one or the other, right? And so I chose to do the pre-recorded. So I had to do the video. I had to, produce that and think about what was the best way to present my virtual booth with this video. It was basically like a commercial, right? And but longer than a commercial, because they recommended by 4 to 5 minutes. So I did a 5-minute presentation, and it was amazing. We had to put in all of the information similar to Blackstream.live, all the links on the side, and be present, chat room. And so this is the way of the world. And so, like, even if you've used a platform like Zoom, you can kind of navigate. But we know what happened when everybody needed to do things on Zoom. There were a few people that needed to catch up, right? So it's just like that. So being able to be in a space, to always be fluid, always be present, to making the best out of every platform, every opportunity, is the key, really, to vending.
Powerful, and definitely knowing that we have these different tiers, and the physical vending is very, very important, personally and business. And our sister now have a powerful book showing different insights and science of how to maximize within those different tiers system, from the small tier, mid tier, to the major large tier events. Now, as we enter, going into this 21st century, and we know everything is digital now, virtual, we definitely stay tuned, because she will be having the amended version of the book talking about virtual vending, understanding the science of virtual vending, and being that Sister PJ not only a brand ambassador with Blackstream, and got the opportunity to utilize Blackstream, and also got a chance to experience using other streaming platforms out there via virtual vending, and seeing the difference. Sister PJ, can you share some insights in the difference between the physical vending to the virtual, and some insights you could share leading up to your updated book?
Sure. I'm glad that you're giving me the opportunity, because I did want to mention that every type of vending situation has its perk and downside. For me, the perk of virtually vending is, and I'm speaking for myself, in terms of my personality and everything, because, and I'll give a little disclaimer, because I grew up more sheltered and things like that. Like, I'm not a city girl. I'm not from New York, even though a lot of people think that I'm from New York. I'm actually not. And so sometimes, especially during the big tier events, kind of is a little overwhelming for me with so many people, interacting with so many people, so many different personalities and things like that. Um, I tend to like after a while say, you know what, let me just put my stuff on the table and let it speak for itself. But I know that's not the best way to make sure that you're on point and getting everything out there. Really connecting with the customers is the thing, right? This is direct interaction. This is direct marketing, right? And so I find the virtual vending kind of gives me um, the extra confidence that I need because I'm not in front of the customer the whole time. The customers are watching me. And so I am more so providing a presentation, providing a performance. If people want to talk, they can chat. Like in the Circle of Sisters, we were available throughout the whole event to chat with customers. And so some people might take it in as an impersonal situation. To me, it's a little more personal because then you can go into the direct messages and just speak directly to that person, make the direct connection, really feel that person. And again, just for me, it's a little bit harder to do that in the physical. So I'm really enjoying this virtual vending situation. It's way it suits my personality more. So I feel like even in with Blackstream.live from the very beginning with the chat, I feel like I connected with a couple more people that I actually still speak to now, just because of the platform. And Blackstream.live is one of those platforms where you're actually organizing, you're doing something. You're not just there selling your product. You're actually organizing and saying Black businesses need to come together to support each other in order to really make a dent in this whole economic landscape, right? We have Brother Murray always talks about the buying power that we have, but what about the business power, right? We have I believe it's like $3 trillion among us in terms of buying power, but what is our business power? And other businesses succeed. Like if you look at Little Italy or Chinatown, they're a concentrated effort, right? That's what happened with Black Wall Street. Just a concentrated effort really made for a strong, fortified business community. So when we're connecting through Blackstream.live, we're connecting with other business owners, we're connecting with customers, knowing that we are serving a bigger purpose. So I was really able to connect with people and gain a few more clients, which was really great. And with Circle of Sisters, again, I believe it was very limiting. It was not as, and they used a third party vendor, which was bigmaker.com. And Big Maker just had this, this platform, and everybody submitted their information and they put the information into your booth. I would have liked to have more control and be able to put the things that I wanted in. Um, but that's just a vendor, just in my vision, how I would have placed it was not the way that they placed it. So, certain things like that, little details that I feel, kind of took away from the experience. Like my background, they chose the background. And I was just like, why can't I choose my own background? Even little things like that would have been great. So these are things that I put on the evaluation and submitted to them because that event could have been for the vendors a little more, well, actually a little less complicated because it was really complicated, but it was limiting. So it was one of those situations where you're happy to be there because again, you're in a collective, was in a collective with other sisters that are entrepreneurs and wanting to connect on that level. And so it was amazing. I just, again, to their credit, it was the first time they did it, so they might improve on things after. But I feel there's more control with Blackstream, and we submit their information and we can say, can you put it here? Can you put it there? This is the order that I want. And they're also available for one-on-one trainings, which is really important. That was not available through Circle of Sisters. And so when you're navigating a complicated platform like that, it's better to at least have that option available. Even if you can't do it with every single person, you do the basic trainings for everyone. But I think a little more personal direction would have been a lot better. And another thing with Blackstream is that you can add in different information that you want as well. Text, like Brother Raymond showed on his, yeah, he had the video there, but also the text that you could, put in different links and all of that. So it's way more malleable than something like Circle of Sisters, which we can understand too, because they want everyone to be uniform. So that's one thing that you want to think about. Do you want to be on a platform that's uniform? You're gonna look like everyone else, or would you want to be on a platform that's individualized and more personal to your business? So different strokes for different folks. I definitely again um, enjoyed and appreciated being on all those platforms. And I also did the virtual Black business call and the other platform, the other virtual platform. I'm sorry, I'm blanking on the name right now, but they were each one of them were different. But again, I for me, my personality, setting up putting a set together and presenting is where my real skill set, my strength is. So having this virtual vending, so I hope that when things go back to quote unquote normal, that virtual vending doesn't go away, because it is definitely a better situation for me.
And sis, can you share with them how they can? Yes, can you share with them, sis, how they can actually get your book, get some information about the book, and definitely stay tuned. We have the workshop that we'll be doing as well. Can you share information on how they can support the book?
Yes, you go to smartmoneyuniversity.org to look at everything that we have going on Smart Money University, because that is the platform that produced the book. And we have different resources there to support business owners, aspiring business owners, and the like. And right on the homepage, you'll see a link for Learn the Art of Vending, but you could also get to it on the direct link www.smartmoneyuniversity.org/learn the art of vending. All, one word, no spaces, no dashes. smartmoneyuniversity.org/learn the art of vending. And you can also go to my site to look at different things that I have going on. That's my first book, but I also have a second book that I released. And to see that, you go to my site, pajanifleury.com, POJANEEFLEURY.com. And soon, all of my books and materials are going to be on Amazon. I actually in the midst of setting that up. So you will be able to download the Learn the Art of Vending ebook on your Kindle or your Kindle Fire, whatever, if you have an Amazon device. And also coming up, the supplemental Learn the Art of Virtual Vending will also be available there and on the smartmoneyuniversity.org website. So just depending on what platform you would like, you can get it in both ways. So on smartmoneyuniversity.org. When you download the ebook from there, it'll be like in the size of 8.5 by 11, right? So it's a bigger document. So if you want a smaller document and you prefer to use an e-reader, you can go on Amazon. It should be up about in the middle of next week because it's already written and everything, ready to go. So you can check that, or you can reach out to me through my website and find out if it's available yet on Amazon.
Giving thanks, and definitely stay tuned. We will be having our classes. So for those who would like to join the workshop, we will be having the Learn the Art of Vending workshop, and also our book club. Since our sister is the author as well as a educator on the art of vending, we will be incorporating both of them. So definitely for those who are interested in participating in our book club and our Learn the Art of Vending workshop, follow up with us. Definitely we have some wonderful Black Friday specials for those who are interested in signing up. Giving thanks. Learn the Art of Vending, a powerful, informative workshop book. Very, very informative for anyone who's doing personal services and also those who are involved in business. Again, Sister PJ channel is, what channel you want, Sister PJ?
Channel 3, and directly you can reach it going through Blackstream.live /expo/browneyeztv. BROWNEYEZ TV.
And Sister PJ, can you share what you will be doing at the 12-hour at your on your streaming platform?
Oh, yes. So now this is going into a different conversation. So I'm going to switch hats here and speak about my second book, which is called Who's Going to Invent That? You, A Journey of Courage and Lessons for Every Inventor. And just a little funny story about the title of the book, why I chose that title. I had just come into a mental space of calling myself an inventor, embodying what it means to be an inventor, because I was not always there. And being an inventor and living that lifestyle, it's a fun lifestyle because you're always creating something, you're always thinking about something. And so I thought about an invention, a possible invention, and I mentioned it to a sister named Kendra. And I asked Kendra, I said, wow, would you like this product if it was on the market? And she kind of brushed me off at first. And so I asked her again. I said, no, would you like this if it was on the market? Tell me, seriously, I want to know. And she said, well, yeah, but who's going to invent that? You? And it was one of those poignant moments because this is what a lot of creators and those who think outside the box, right? We encounter those kind of things where people are kind of skeptical, like, are you gonna do that? And it's like, well, yeah, I am gonna do that, or I can do it. I have the ability to do it. So I really took that experience and wanted to use it as a conversation piece to let people know that it is okay to think big things, to think outside the box. And it's okay also to encourage people to do that. If you hear someone, even if it sounds so grandiose that you think it won't happen, there's nothing, it won't hurt the situation to encourage a person to just, give a few words of encouragement. It really would have helped me, and it did help me. Sister Kamada Ali, one of the co-owners of Blackstream.live, was one of the people that helped me get to this space where I could call myself an inventor, and just really gave me a lot of confidence. And so, the support from sisters and everything is really important. And I really did need a lot of support because my product is just so different. And for it to be coming from a person like me, I really had to get comfortable with it. And so my product is convertible panties. They convert from full panties to thongs or a G-string. And now this is the 11 o'clock hour, so I can talk a little more freely about the product. And so at the 12 o'clock hour, I will be putting on some of the presentation that went on through Circle of Sisters. I extended it so that you can learn more about the panties. And so I wanted to keep that for the midnight hour. So if you guys want to check that out, really, get to see the product, hear women speak about the product, hear me speak about the product, and what I hope to do with it. I am a social entrepreneur, so all of my products support the community in some way, somehow. It doesn't matter what the product is, right? So that's my mission. That's my goal as an entrepreneur. So again, you can go to my site for that book, johnnyflurry.com. And it's available for pre-order. Will be available on Amazon next week as well. As an ebook and as a paperback. You can order it paperback through Amazon as well. And yeah, I'm just excited to bring that kind of new element to Blackstream.live. And I'm gonna be doing upcoming. I'll let you guys know. We're gonna be doing some midnight soirees where we'll be just having a nice time. We need some nice time, some relaxing time to just have intimate conversation and to just be with each other. If you want to, PJs are optional. Lingerie optional, that was okay. But definitely PJs are optional. And so we're just gonna have a nice time at midnight.
Giving thanks. And for those who would like to definitely check out our sister doing her powerful presentation, you can go to Blackstream.live /expo /browneyeztv. That's Blackstream.live /expo /browneyeztv. As we're about to close out our conference call and the session, we still have our virtual mall going. We will be still mobilizing virtually, so definitely support the virtual vendors. You can go to Blackstream.live /gifted, Blackstream.live /gifted. Again, we have our sister Rebel on channel 13, Solar Rituals. Specialists, get your candles, get your oils, especially in this time. It's important to know how to create your altar and the tools that you should have on the altar. Definitely connect with our sister on channel 13. Also, we have our brother RaymondMoore on channel 5. RaymondMoore dealing with the trust, wills, and insurance. In this time, especially as our specialist, it's important to know that, with more than just creating a business, you got to create powerful business. And creating a trust, having your will, having your living insurance, like our brother share, is very important to have and know. Connect with our brother, channel 5. Also connect with Powerful Pioneers, channel 2. Feel free, if you love what you heard today, if you would like to donate, feel free to donate. Powerful Pioneers TV channel 2. We have some wonderful information. Connect with our community of resources and services. Also, you can connect with channel 6, Brother Yomi, AIU, for those who would like to be a part of the investment group. We definitely still have the investment movement going on. We have our 2 tiers, $100 tier, $500 tier. Definitely connect with our brother Yomi, channel 6, AIU, investment, giving thanks. Also, you can connect with our brother Murray. Brother Murray is on channel 8, our credit restoration specialist. If you need to get your personal and business credit restored, connect with our brother on channel 8. Salute to Brother Murray. Also connect with our sister Latonica on channel 10. Her channel is Sacred Rose, channel 10, Sacred Rose. Yes, if you need your reflexology, your aromatherapy, especially in these times, you want to keep the house fortified, definitely connect with our sister. Also, salute to Sister Janet. You can connect with Sister Janet on channel 14. Education is very, very important, empowering our youth. Understanding the different tools and information that's going on in the public sector when it comes to education. Connect with our sister Janet on channel 14. And also you can connect with Empress Herbs on channel 9. Channel 9, if you like to get your herbs for fortifying the body, strengthening up the immune system, definitely check out Empress Herbs on channel 9. So with that being said, for those who would like to participate in the virtual channel as we are about to close out this side, again, the website is Blackstream.live/gifted, Blackstream.live/gifted. We have some wonderful discounts for this Black Friday. Every Friday is Black Friday for us. So definitely connect. If anyone have any questions or comments before we close out, the floor is open. Feel free to send information via chat box, via conference call. We just shut off the conference call line. We're about to shut off the session and continue in our virtual mall. So if anyone have any questions or comment now, feel free. If not, we'll be closing out this portion. The floor is open. All right, so with that being said, we're going to close out this session right here. Definitely check out the virtual mall as we're going to be continue mobilizing virtually. And our sister PJ have a powerful presentation. So check her out, Blackstream.live/gifted, Blackstream.live/gifted. And sister PJ channel is Blackstream.live/expo/browneyeztv. Giving thanks, everyone. Everyone have a wonderful night. Peace and love. Power. Ashe.
Power.
Power.
Ashe.
Power.